All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're all doing well as we get ready to wrap up our third NHL 22 season and probably the last one, but for this year and possibly all time. Might bite the bullet and get NHL 24 next year. We'll see how things are. Sorry for the late start. It has been, it's a crazy end to a crazy week. Had some familial stuff I had to deal with. What's up, Christian? How's it going? Had some family stuff that came up. I had some other stuff come up with, for those who don't know, of course, I do streamlounge.io. So I had tonight, we had to move our Star Wars stream to tonight as well, and that went longer than expected. So yeah, just a lot going on today. It's been a busy St. Patrick's Day. And just a hectic end to a terrible week. Yep, Christian, 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. I'm not doing well. For those who were here yesterday, I guess the big announcement that I can let you all know now, well, there's two things that will come from this. One, I was fired this week. I lost my job. My position was eliminated. There is a difference, specifically. Yeah, my position was eliminated at my company, and because of that, I'm unemployed. So next week, I'm going to be taking off from streaming to kind of start to get things in order, start getting the ball rolling on looking for work and whatnot again. I don't imagine I'll find something within the next 7 or 8 days. So when MLB The Show 23 drops, on Tuesday the 28th, we'll probably do an extra long stream because I'll have time for it. Maybe do a 3, 4, maybe even a 5 or 6 hour stream. Yeah, it'll be, so it'll be good. So we'll do that. Well, WrestleMania, Christian, is April 1st. I'll be ready for it, buddy. Don't you worry about that. So, so a lot going on this week. Part of the reason why a bit of a late stream tonight. But we're going to wrap things up here. We're going to do the Stanley Cup Final. Rangers, Coyotes. Coyotes coming to Madison Square Garden. Let's get things underway. So, there you go. Should be a good one. Coyotes, one of the best teams. Quickly became one of the best teams, mostly because the Rangers, we traded Jacob Trouba to them for a first-round pick. Christian, it stunk. I just told you, Christian. It was not a good day. I just told you. So, Zibanejad versus Raquel, flanked by Keller and LeBlanc, who they got from the Sharks. Face-off won by the Coyotes to the aforementioned Jacob Trouba. Fitting for him to come back here, as Miller will cut it off and start back the other way for the Rangers. Sends up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back to Artemi Panarin. Panarin, a shot save. Rebound bounced over Lafreniere's stick, and LeBlanc gets control of it quickly. He's checked by Zibanejad. Lafreniere gets the loose puck at neutral ice. What's up, Mike? How's it going? So, it's been a really, really rough day to end a really, really rough week, Mike. So as I was just telling Christian, I was laid off this week. I lost my job. My position was eliminated. So I will be taking next week off from streaming. As Panarin sends up to Lafreniere. And then I had some familial stuff tonight, some family stuff. Shot save there by Dreiger. Panarin now regathers. Shot save again by Dreiger. He leaves it for Chikern. Up to LeBlanc. And so I'll be taking, next week I will be taking off. So hopefully we win the Stanley Cup here and end the night on a high note. We'll be back on March 28th, which of course is also the day that MLB The Show 23 comes out. And I'll probably do an extra long stream on that day because of that. So stay tuned to the schedule. But this is tonight. Taking a week off next week. As that's knocked off a Sprong stick. Raquel keeps it away from Vesalainen and up to Keller. Keller laid out there. But happy St. Patrick's Day, Mike. Happy St. Patty's. I hope you are well. Hope you're better than me, at least. Schmaltz now over to the far boards. Bertram there gets hit hard. Sprong takes it away. Starts back the other way. Sends up to Bouchard. Back for Sprong. Shot saved by Dreiger with the gloves. He went short side. And he will hold. Stastny, Strome to the left of Dreiger. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Stastny now up to Schmaltz. Schmaltz now along the left side, hit by Runanen. Kajula takes it away and sends over to Gortz. Gortz, long pass up to Strome. Strome on the right side, moving to the right circle. Shot saved by Dreiger. Hunt has the puck now. Knocked away from him. Saad takes it away. Kajula. Circling. Moves to the slot. Little spinorama shot. Saved by Dreiger with the glove. And he holds again. I appreciate that, Mike. Again, I mean, look, honestly, just the fact that you sub is a big deal, right? If all my followers subbed, I wouldn't need to. I honestly could probably do this full time. I could do this full time. That's all it would take. That's all it would take for me. I live a very modest lifestyle, so that's all it would take. But just the fact that you're a sub is a big deal, Mike, and I appreciate it. So, Shen versus Baron now, neutral ice. Face off. And that, too, if anybody out there has a Prime subscription and you want to use it on me, always appreciate it. So, Capobianco up to Shen. Poked away there. Capobianco takes it back at neutral ice and sends all the way down. I know I don't offer a lot in terms of emojis and things of that nature, but it means a lot. Gortz up to Gauthier now along the right side. Sends it over to Goodrow as he takes a hit, knocked off his stick, and goes to Hayton. Well, I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you. So, Shen gets hit by Gortz and spun around. Goodrow over to Runanen. Runanen now, pass cut off there by Kirk. And back over to Saad. Saad hit by Gortz again. Gortz laying the body, and Lafreniere takes it away. Sends over to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad from the right circle, a shot, rebound, and Lafreniere is going to get just enough of it to push it into the net. And the Rangers strike first here in the Stanley Cup Final. It's 1-0 New York here late in the first. Lafreniere's 7th of the playoffs. Indeed, Mike, indeed. Let's get that cup, baby. Let's get the chip. Zibanejad versus Kerfoot now. Zibanejad, the only assist on the Lafreniere goal. Again, because of the rebound. Dreiger gave up a huge rebound, and Lafreniere missed one earlier. Did not miss that one. He got a second chance as Coghlan. Lafreniere's shot goes wide. Coghlan now keeps it in, sends back down to Artemi Panarin, the bread man. Circling around the net. Looking for a shot. Save there by Dreiger. Went straight up over the net. And Kirk gets it out to Sorella. Sorella now on the right side. Sarsaparilla-Sorella hit by Coghlan. And gives it to Zibanejad now and up to Panarin. Panarin now moving into the right side. Shot saved by Dreiger. Actually, it would be 3 in a row. Well, Coghlan shot saved by Dreiger. This would be a three-peat. This would be a three-peat. I did play one other season, but I did as an expansion franchise. For those who remember, I created the Delaware... Folks voted on it on the first night we had NHL 22, and I created the Delaware Dragons. That's what folks wanted, and that's what we made. So Zegras versus Raquel. So one cup as the Dragons, and this would be my third with the Rangers. Trouba up to Keller now. Keller at the blue line, hit by Miller. Zegras over to Sprong. Only a few seconds left in the period. Sprong gains the blue line. From the right circle, shot saved by Dreiger. Vesalainen throws it towards the net, but it's blocked, and that would be the end of the first period. But the Rangers strike first here in the Stanley Cup Final. Zibanejad, a strong shot, big rebound, and Lafreniere makes the Coyotes pay as we head to the first intermission here in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Rangers out shooting the Coyotes 11-0, out hitting them 8-2, faceoffs 5-1 in favor of Arizona. Raquel versus Zibanejad, center ice. Face-off won by Mika, back to Miller, over to Fox. Fox gains the zone, moving into the slot himself, tries to get shot off, and Lafreniere again down low. This time he'll stick handle it into the trapezoid. And Panarin pushes it to the front, but Chikrin intercepts. Nice, Mike, 22-3 is a pretty solid record. Zibanejad, long pass across to Miller, and Miller will take it out to neutral ice. Rangers get onside. Miller throws it on net, saved by Dreiger. He gets a snow shower from Lafreniere for his trouble, as it'll be a face-off into Coyote zone. Zegras versus Stastny now to the right of Dreiger. Coyotes struggling to find any sort of offense. Like most teams, they built from the goalie outward. Very strong defense. Not a lot of goal scoring, though, here for Arizona, as Trouba, circling in his own zone, sends up to Schmaltz. Schmaltz on the left side is going to get laid out by Coughlin. Zegras now gives it back to Coughlin, and he pushes it up to Sprong. Sprong loses it against the boards. Trouba is there. Circle backs around and sends up to Schmaltz. Schmaltz makes a move, but Bouchard follows him and makes the play. Bouchard now tries to make a pass across to Sprong, but Miller intercepts. Not well, Lynn, not well. How are you? As Coughlin cuts it off in the pie slice. And Coughlin now will send up to Vesalainen, and he pushes it further along to Sprong, and then takes a big hit for his trouble. Vesalainen now moving into the trapezoid, looking for a pass. Instead, will spin around, loses the puck. Sprong, though. Sprong finds it and fires it on home. His 8th goal of the playoffs, and it's 2-0 Rangers. Vesalainen went for the shot, but couldn't get anything on it as he was checked. But Sprong gathers the loose puck there in the low slot, and nothing Driedger could do from that close range. Well, what are you upset about, Lynn? What's the problem, buddy? Schenn versus Strome now. 6.5 minutes into the second period. Vesalainen and Coughlin the assists. Face-off won by the Coyotes to Bertram. Bertram poked away by Gortz. Gortz back the other way. And Gortz now. Shot saved by Driedger. And he leaves it for Bertram. Back the other way come the Coyotes. Pass up to Hayton. Hayton gets by Gortz. Then gets it back to Soderstrom down at the point, but Hunt intercepts his pass. And again, here come the Rangers before Soderstrom cuts it off and intercepts it, sends up the Sod, but Runanen with a good hit. And Gortz will gather the loose puck for New York. Gortz up to Dylan Strome now. Strome now moving in. Strome, shot, saved by Driedger, and he holds. I'm very sorry to hear about your rabbit passing, Lynn. And yeah, I think everybody's bracket. I didn't expect Purdue to go far. I only had them going to the Sweet 16. They're not getting that far because Purdue isn't a very good team, but I definitely had them getting past Fairleigh Dickinson, as that's won by the Coyotes again, up to Timmins. So yeah, don't worry, everybody's bracket is busted. As Kirk moves in and gets swarmed by blue jerseys. Good job by Barron as he sends to Adam Fox now. Fox gains the blue line from the right circle. Shot saved by Driedger. Gauthier gathers, gives back to Miller, pushes it to the slot, but Sorella intercepts and starts back the other way for the Coyotes. If you would like to know, Lynn, I lost my job this week. My position was eliminated, so I am unemployed now and will be taking next week off from streaming because of it. So Kerfoot moving in now. Down low, looking for a pass. Kick save by Shesterkin on the one-timer. Coyotes by far their best opportunity right there. But Shesterkin up to the challenge. Kirk still has the puck down low, banks it around the boards to Kerfoot. Kerfoot now back to Kirk. And a big hit by Keandre Miller as Gauthier finally gets it out to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad left circle, pulls up, fires, saved by Driedger. And he holds. Raquel versus Zibanejad. To the right of Driedger. 4:40 left in the second. Face-off one to the right side for the Coyotes. But good forecheck by Panarin there as he takes it away. Artemi Panarin now wraps it around Driedger. He forced the turnover, and he gets the goal, his 9th of the playoffs. And it's 3-0 Rangers. A massive insurance goal there for New York as the bread man delivers. Raquel versus Zibanejad now with 4:08 left in the second. Again, no assist because of the turnover on the forecheck. Zibanejad wins that faceoff. Panarin takes the puck, looking for another one. Saved by Driedger this time, though. Zibanejad gathers, moves in, fires, and Zibanejad scores! His 5th of the playoffs! Give the bread man an assist, and it's 4-0 Rangers, as they've scored twice now twice in the last 3 shots. Zegras versus Raquel now, center ice. Yeah, they are not good, Mike. Face-off won by the Rangers. Coghlan sends up to Zegras, who just stays on side. Sends it back to Coghlan. Backhand shot, and Scott will come in for Dreiger now. Scott, the backup netminder. So a 2-point night now for Panarin, as Raquel and Zegras will meet to the right of Scott. Face-off won by Zegras, back to Bouchard. Shot saved by Scott. Puck kicks into the corner. Chikern is there. And keeps it away from Zegras. Sends back up to Raquel. Cross-ice pass for Keller. Keller gets hit by Coghlan, but maintains control. Back to Raquel. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And he leaves it in the corner. It's poked around the boards, but Raquel will intercept and keep it in temporarily before Vesalainen takes it away with a minute to go. Vesalainen takes a big hit. Zegras still gets the puck. Zegras moving in, tries to jam it on home. Sprong hacking away at the rebound. Finally, Scott finds it in the crease and freezes it with 14 seconds left in the period. Stastny and Zibanejad now to the right of Scott. Face-off won by the Rangers. Zibanejad has it. Can't get the shot off. Poked away by Scott. Trouba has it. Lafreniere handling him. Zibanejad finds it. Can't get a shot off. Now he does. Backhand shot saved by Scott as the period expires. So the Rangers put up a 3-spot here in the second frame. At the end of 40, it's 4-0 Rangers. New York outshooting Arizona 25-2. Out-hitting them 13-6. Face-offs 9-6 in favor of Arizona. The Coyotes desperately looking for some offense. Zibanejad and Raquel. Face-off won by Arizona. Trouba with the puck. LeBlanc takes it. Has his pocket picked by Zibanejad. Zibanejad now moving in. Shot saved there by Scott. Panarin gets the rebound. Panarin moving in. Can't get the shot off. Good job by Trouba there in the check. As now Zibanejad. Panarin, another shot. Rebound. Lafreniere hacking away. Hits the outside of the cage. Keller gets it out to Raquel. Ranger top line looking for more goals. Raquel gets it back over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc now along the right side. Laid out by Mika Zibanejad. And Artemi Panarin starts back the other way as Mika goes for a change. Gives it to Lafreniere. His pass goes, or his shot is blocked. Goes back to Fox. Fox's shot saved by Scott, and he will hold with 16:19 left here in the third. Raquel versus Zegras now. To the left of Scott, face-off won by Zegras to Bouchard. Bouchard does a little spinorama, sends it down to Sprong, knocked off his stick. Scott is there, pushes it over to Trouba. Now over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hit by Vesalainen. Puck is kicked over to Trouba, though, and up to Raquel. Back to Keller. Keller, actually a really good player in real life. Moves in down low. Keller, shot saved by Shesterkin. 2 in a row. Puck is bouncing around in the Ranger crease. Keller finds it down the trapezoid and then turns it over to Coghlan. Another good opportunity there for Arizona, but Shesterkin up to the challenge. Coghlan now back to the point for Vesalainen. Across to Bouchard. Bouchard now throws it towards the net. Easy save for Scott. Vesalainen corrals the rebound. Vesalainen spins around, fires, saved by Scott. He pushes it forward to Trouba. Up to Raquel. Raquel now hit by Coghlan. Bouchard takes the loose puck away. He sends up to Vesalainen. Back to Bouchard. Back to Vesalainen. For Strome. Can't get a good shot off. Chikern blocked it. Puck is loose. Now backhand shot by Strome. Saved by Scott. Gets it back to Trouba. Up to Schmaltz now. Schmaltz stood up by Bouchard. Puck goes deep in the Ranger zone. Coghlan finds it. Fires it around the boards. Dryden Hunt circles back around the other way for New York. Hunt now. Pass cut off by Trouba. Sends it over to Bertram at center ice. Back to Schmaltz. Circling in the neutral zone. Schmaltz looking for a pass. Looking for any kind of an opening. And finally sends it back to Trouba. Now up to Miller. Miller over to Raquel. His pass intercepted by Kajula. Kajula now back up to Dylan Strome. Strome over to Dryden Hunt. Hunt from the left circle. Shot saved by Scott. Hunt now back to Coghlan. Now over to Miller. Keandre Miller moving in. Shot hit Kajula in the backside. Strome finds the loose puck with 7.5 left here in the third. Raquel now intercepts the pass, and back the other way come the Coyotes. Raquel versus Miller. Raquel gets around Miller. Saad moving in. Down to Hayton. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And he finds it and freezes it with 6:53 left in the third. And the Rangers can finally get a change and get some fresh bodies out there. Shen versus Barron. 4-0 Rangers here in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Bertram over to Soderstrom. His shot blocked by Gortz. Nice play by the rookie as he gave up his body. It deflected in the air, but then Shen turned to force the turnover shot. Saved by Shesterkin, and he gets another one off away from Ruunanen, but it's blocked by Ruunanen. Back to Saad. Down low for Hayton. Shot short side saved by Tsar Igor. Gortz gathers to Gauthier and up to Barron. Barron with the puck now, right circle, shot saved by Scott. Gauthier gets it in the corner. Back over to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow puts on the brakes. Goodrow a shot saved by Scott, and he'll freeze it with 4:10 left here in the third. Couple of good opportunities again for the Coyotes, but Shesterkin up to the challenge. Zibanejad loses another face-off. Bertram has the puck for Arizona. And sends up to Saad. Saad gets squeezed between two Rangers, but holds onto the puck. Has it poked away, gets it back. Trying to move in down low, but Fox shuffles it over to Panarin, and now back to Fox. Gets that out of danger. Soderstrom takes it away at neutral ice. Up to Bertram, and now over to Shen. Shen hit at the point. Puck kicks to Keandre Miller, and he sends out to Zibanejad on the breakout. Now over to Lafreniere. Left circle shot, saved by Scott, and he'll hold. It'll be another face-off in the Ranger zone. Less than 2 minutes left here in the third. This game is all but over at this point, barring a miracle. Zegras versus Kerfoot now to the right of Scott. Face-off won by Zegras, back to Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen a shot saved there by Scott. Gortz gets it. Moving in, Oscar Gortz a shot saved by Scott. And now Oscar Gortz, who's having himself a nice game, looking for a couple of points, feeds Zegras, and Zegras scores! Trevor Zegras' 7th of the playoffs. Oscar Gortz gets himself in the stat sheet, and it's 5-0 Rangers. And if it wasn't already over, if that wasn't already a nail in the coffin, the previous goal, that one definitely was. Barron versus Kerfoot now. Gortz and Ruunanen the assists. Barron wins it back to Ruunanen. To Gortz. To Barron. Shot saved by Scott. Rebound. Goodrow kicked it towards the net, but Timmins keeps it away. Sorella up to Kerfoot now. Kerfoot shot saved by Shesterkin. Into the corner it goes. Kirk now to Sorella. Hit by Goodrow. Down low, the puck is given back to Barclay Goodrow as he keeps it away from the the forwards of Arizona. Timmins now up to Sorella. Sorella one-on-one. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the leg. Kerfoot now to Kirk down low. Save again by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Ruunanen. He leaves it for Barron, and up to Gortz it goes. Now over to Goodrow. 15 seconds left. Goodrow a slap shot saved by Gortz. Or saved by Scott, excuse me. And the Rangers will send out their third line and second defensive pairing, Stroman versus Stastny. No reason to send the top guys out. Face-off win by the Coyotes again. Timmins to Capobianco up to Miller. That's, I believe, JT Miller, former Ranger, former Canuck. Center on the boards. Coughlin is there. Coughlin has the puck. Long pass for Strome. Strome throws it on net. Scott bats it aside. Game over. Rangers win 5-0 here in Game 1. And again, what's really been the story is the Rangers dominated the second period and then could just cruise through the final 20. The Rangers are now 3 wins away from a three-peat. Your number 3 star with the game-winning goal, Alexis Lafreniere. Rangers outshot Arizona 41-10, outhit them 17-6. Faceoffs 13-9 in favor of the Coyotes. Your number 2 star with a goal and an assist, Artemi Panarin, the bread man. And your number 1 star with a goal and an assist and 4 hits, Mika Zibanejad. All right, let's jump right into Game 2. Again, one of their better offensive players, TJ Oshie, a little banged up. It is JT Miller. Okay, a little banged up. Actually, I wonder if there's... Let's be real quick. I wonder if there were any injuries in Game 1 for Arizona. We know Nick Robertson's still out for the Rangers. I think a couple guys might... Oh, no, it's still just TJ Oshie, who should return before the Cup ends. He'll be back... Well, he should be back at least for Game 4. At the very least, if not sooner. On paper, again, Arizona has the better defense. Rangers have the better offense. Goalie's about the same. But because of that Ranger offense just peppering the Coyote netminders, not much they could do. The fact that they only gave up 5 goals is actually a small miracle. Ricard Raquel versus Mika Zibanejad. And we are underway here in Game 2. Face-off won by the Coyotes back to Trouba. Chased by his former buddy Zibanejad. Pass the flex off of Raquel to Lafreniere. He intended it back for Miller, but Miller was out of position. Miller now retreats into the Ranger zone. Gets it and sends it up to Lafreniere now. Who, flanked by Zibanejad, gains the zone. Moves to the left side, sends it back to Miller. Over to Fox. Fox shot, saved by Dreiger, pops it straight up. Zibanejad finds the rebound, his shot goes wide. It was deflected, and Panarin gathers it in the corner. Artemi Panarin now a shot saved by Dreiger, and he will hold with 2:45 gone here in the first period. Zegras now, and the second line comes out against Raquel. Ranger top line, a lot of the offense came from them, but Zegras had a goal in Game 1 as well. Face-off won by the Coyotes, back to Trouba. Trouba, cross-ice pass for Keller. Coyote offense was very quiet. They had only 10 shots in Game 1. Now Coghlan, long pass up to Vesalainen. Vesalainen down the left side, puts on the brakes. Moving in, backhand shot. Oh, it rang off the crossbar! Vesalainen on the backhand. It might have been with a crossbar, met the post. But either way, a massive, oh, so close to being 1-0 New York. Instead, we are still scoreless here early in Game 2. As Raquel has the puck now off the turnover. Sprong tries to take it away, but the puck kicks to Keller. Keller now one-timer blocked. Now LeBlanc poked away by Shesterkin, and it goes out to Zegras. Zegras gains the zone, puts on the brakes, now cuts towards the slot. His shot is blocked. Trouba gets it and sends over to Schmaltz. Schmaltz on the right side, hit by Evan Bouchard, loses the puck. Bouchard sends back to Vesalainen. Vesalainen bounces off of one guy and gains the zone. Gives it back to Drake Caggiula. Caggiula moving in, shot, hits off of Zegras. And Zegras will gather now. Zegras' shot hits off of Vesalainen, and Dreiger gets it off the deflection and freezes the puck. It's either Clayton Keller, 24 points, 7 goals, 17 assists. Leads the Coyotes in the playoffs. It was also the same in Game 1. You don't have to worry about any changes because the Coyotes didn't score in Game 1. Strome wins it back to Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen a shot, save, rebound. Strome whiffed on it. Stastny gets it now, former St. Louis Blue, up to Schmaltz. I think also a former St. Louis Blue, up to Hunt now. Back to Gortz, to Ruunanen, back to Hunt. Over to Dylan Strome. Strome, cross-ice looking for Caggiula. Puck deflected wide, Hunt gathers. Top of the slot shot, saved by Dreiger. Puck bounces around, JT Miller finds it. JT Miller, former Ranger, former Canuck, gets laid out by Oscar Gortz. Dryden Hunt takes the loose puck, shuffles it over to Ruunanen, Tarmo Ruunanen, and he gets it out to Dylan Strome. Back across for Hunt, intercepted by Stastny, but deflected away, and Hunt gathers anyway in the right circle. Hunt now a shot, hits off a Strome, and it goes wide. Schmaltz now with the puck. And hit at the blue line by Dylan Strome. Gortz gathers, sends across to Ruunanen again. Long pass for Panarin, fresh off the bench. Artemi Panarin, the bread man. Shot goes high and wide. Tried to pull it a little too much. Gortz now moving in. Oscar Gortz a shot. Shot went wide. Dreiger might have a piece of it. Lafreniere now loses it to Shen, and Shen starts to break out for the Coyotes. Back the other way goes Shen now at the blue line, hit by 2 Rangers. Keandre Miller finds it and sends it over to Gortz. Gortz up to Lafreniere now. Alexis Lafreniere gains the blue line but loses the puck. Shen back over to Hayton. Hayton gains the center ice line and then sends it all the way down. Gortz cuts it off. 5 minutes left in the first. No score in Game 2. Rangers up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Final. Panarin now gains the line. Panarin from the right circle. A shot saved by Dreiger. Capobianco can't keep it away from Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad keeps it in. Miller a shot. Blocked. Saad takes it away. and starts back the other way. Brendan Saad, former Blackhawk, hit by Lafreniere. Sends over to Gortz. Up to Morgan Barron, fresh off the bench. Morgan Barron now moving in. Barron a shot, saved by Dreiger. Rebound, sitting there. Rangers looking for it, and it kicks into the corner. Panarin now throws it on the outside of the cage, and Dreiger will hold for a face-off. You see there, Panarin, 9 goals, 8 assists, 17 points, leads the Rangers. For some reason, Mike, the second period seems to be my best period. I don't know why. Barron versus Kerfoot. But like the real-life Rangers, I get stronger as the game goes on. Bouchard shot saved there by Dreiger. Kept in by Barron to Gauthier. Gauthier tries to get it out to the blue line. Bouchard's shot blocked, goes into the corner. Capobianco versus Goodrow there. Good forecheck by Goodrow, but he gets it out to Kerfoot. Kerfoot up to Kirk, and now back to Sorella. Sorella can't get a shot off. It's blocked, and Gauthier takes it away. Julien Gauthier now gains the blue line. Right circle shot, save. Rebound, Kerfoot cuts it off, keeps it away from Goodrow. Long pass for Sorella, now back to Timmins. And Timmy will send it deep as the period expires. So a scoreless first period here at Madison Square Garden. Some big hits, some good shots, but at the end of 20, we are scoreless. Rangers outshot Arizona 14-0, out-hit them 5-1, face-offs only 2 apiece. Arizona did have a couple of chances, but none of their shots got through. Zibanejad versus Raquel now, center ice. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Trouba over to Chikern, up to Raquel. Raquel can't get by Miller. Good stick check, and he takes it away and gives it to Zibanejad. Zibanejad gains the blue line, moving in. Shot saved by Dreiger. Mika tried to go short side, but Dreiger was ready with the glove. As now Oscar Gortz leads the playoffs in hits after a big first game. Raquel versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Trouba with the puck. Sends up to Raquel. Now back over to LeBlanc. Acquired from the Sharks at the trade deadline. Moves it in down low. In the corner. Fox takes it away and sends a pass looking for Panarin, but it's going to go all the way down. And it's actually going to deflect on net. A lucky break for the Rangers as Dreiger has to play it, and that negates the icing. Raquel versus Zegras now. Face-off won by Zegras to Bouchard. Shot punched into the air and away. LeBlanc gets it for the Coyotes. LeBlanc, long pass to Keller at center ice. Keller gets by Coughlin. Moving in now. Shot never got off. Bouchard poked the puck away off his stick. Keller gets it back in the corner to LeBlanc. His shot blocked. And Sprong finds it. Sends it to Zegras. Now over to Coughlin. Coughlin has it taken away by Raquel. Trouba. Now up to Schmaltz. Laid out by Bouchard. Sprong gathers. Starts back the other way. Daniel Sprong. Maintaining control. Playing keep away. Gives it to Vesalainen. Vesalainen has it knocked off his stick. He'll retrieve it in the corner. Vesalainen kicks it around the boards. Back to Sprong. To Bouchard at the point. Across to Coughlin. Coughlin a shot. Just high and over the net. Sprong gets it off the glass. Circling. Daniel Sprong shot. Save. Rebound goes wide. Zegras hits it off the back of the cage now. Vesalainen finds it. Has his stick lifted. Moving around back the other way. Vesalainen now. Shot. Save. Rebound again. Trouba keeps it away from danger. This is a big difference from last game. The Coyotes giving up rebounds and the Rangers taking advantage of them. This time Trouba cleaning them all up. And now a big hit by Keandre Miller on Schmaltz, or Schultz, excuse me, who seems to be, no, it's just Schmaltz, seems to be a little shaken up. And now Miller versus Miller. No relation. JT Miller versus Keandre Miller. And JT, who got a couple of quick shots in, quickly realized he bit off more than he could chew as Keandre turns him inside out. And then those two will now spend the next 5 minutes in the sim bin. Is that the spark that one of these teams needs? Stastny versus Barron now to the left of Shesterkin. 11:18 left in the period. Barron wins it back to Oscar Gortz. Gortz, though, almost turned it over. He did. Good forecheck there by the Coyotes. By Stastny, point-blank range. Short side shot saved by Shesterkin. Paul Stastny picked the rookie's pocket And a golden opportunity, but Shesterkin hugs the wall and freezes the puck. It'll be another face-off, this time to his right. Face-off won by Barron to Runanen. Runanen now to Barron, up to Gauthier, and now to Goodrow. Trying to get it back to Gauthier. Bertram intercepts. Bertram now back the other way, sends it up to Stastny. Stastny laid out by Tarmo Runanen. Woo, that's a big hit as Barron gets it back to Tarmo, and they start the breakout. Tarmo now trying to go down low. He takes a big hit. Barclay Goodrow gathers. Goodrow, a slap shot saved by Dreiger. Saw it all the way, and he will hold. Strome versus Raquel to the right of Dreiger. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Soderstrom hit by Hunt. LeBlanc gets the puck, though, and sends across ice to Keller. Keller laid out by Bouchard. Coghlan gathers, sends it around the boards. Hunt is there and sends it back around now for Coghlan. Coghlan gets hit, maintains control, but then loses it, then gets it back and sends it out of the zone. Bertram gets it at neutral ice, keeping away from Kajula. Sends over to Soderstrom, back over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hit by Bouchard, and Strome will gather and send back over to Coghlan. Coghlan, long pass for Kajula. Down the right side, Kajula from the left circle shot, or right circle shot, save from the left side of the right circle. There you go. Bertram now over to Timmins, up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hit by Bouchard. Coghlan with the puck in the corner, circling back around. Sends up to Kajula. Over to Panarin. Back to Kajula. Kajula loses the puck to Capobianco, takes it back. Good forecheck by Kajula. Oh, and the Rangers went for a change. He sent it back to the point. Fox off the bench has to play it at neutral ice. Timmins now pinching in on Fox. Fox moving in down low. And the Ranger forecheck. Lafreniere now feeds Panarin. Deflected, saved by Dreiger. With just shy of 2 minutes, or just over 2 minutes left now in the period. Kerfoot versus Zegras now to the right of Dreiger, who is clearly the player of the game at this moment. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Timmins chased down with a Ranger forecheck. Dreiger finds the puck and freezes it again. Again, the top two teams in the league are now meeting in the Stanley Cup. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Timmins up to Sorella. Sorella laid out by Miller. Sprong sends it deep back into the Ranger zone. Fox there sends up to Zegras. Less than a minute to go here in the second period. Zegras now gaining the zone, moving in. Shot was blocked. Goes into the corner. Vesalainen can't handle it. Timmins, though, takes away. Vesalainen takes it away. Vesalainen tried to feed the trailer, and Capobianco cut it off. He'll get it to Kirk. He'll take a hit. The period will end. We have a scoreless 40 here in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. Who will break this deadlock? We will see. A much quieter period for both teams. The Coyotes still only have one shot on net for the entire game. Shesterkin, though, made the save. But Dreiger now 21 for 21 on saves. Coyotes are also, I believe, a forward down. I believe Schmaltz is banged up. Rangers out hitting the Coyotes 12-3. Face-off 7-5 in favor of Arizona. But who will strike first? It just takes one shot at this point. Rangers outshot the Coyotes 7-1 that period. And 21-1 for the game. Raquel versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Back to Trouba. Trouba gains the zone, loses the puck. Fox takes it away. Fox gets hit hard. Panarin gathers the loose puck, though. Leaves it for Fox. Fox, a slap shot. Goes to Zibanejad. Rebound. Oh, Panarin right through the face of the cage. Right through the mouth of the crease. Shot goes high and wide. And that was probably the Rangers' best chance for sure, at least since the early first. Panarin, Lafreniere, Fox, shot high and wide. Raquel on the right side, hit by Miller. Lafreniere gathers, sends over to Fox, and up to Zibanejad. Now back up to Panarin. Panarin on the left side. LeBlanc takes it away. Sends back to Trouba. I don't know why you're so worked up over college basketball, Christian. Shot saved by Shesterkin, and he will hold. Stastny and Zegras to the right of Shesterkin. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Chakern with the puck. Hit by Sprong. Knocked off his stick. Sprong in a foot race. It's one-on-one. Back the other way. Sprong feeding the trailer. Vesalainen scores! Christian Vesalainen! Oh, his fourth of the playoffs! The deadlock is broken here early in the third. Daniel Sprong forced the turnover, knocked the puck loose, won the foot race, and he finds Vesalainen, who hammers home the one-timer for a 1-0 lead here in the third period of Game 2. Oh, Sprong the only assist. Again, Vesalainen in there for the injured Nick Robertson, but has probably the biggest goal of his life right there here in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. Zegras now gains the zone, knocked off his stick. Hayton with the puck. Back to Stastny. Stastny gonna get laid out by Coughlin on the forecheck. Good job by Coughlin. Coughlin just like a wrecking ball right now. Chakern, though, takes it away from him, gets it back to Stastny. Up to Miller. JT Miller hit by Bouchard, sends it deep. Coughlin cuts it off. Coughlin now back the other way. Coughlin up to Zegras. Zegras now gains the blue line. Left circle shot, saved by Dreiger. Trouba gets it in the corner, sends up to Sorella. Sorella hit at the point by Runanen, loses the puck to Dryden Hunt. We are now halfway through the third. Rangers up 1-0 here in the game and the series. Shot saved by Dreiger. Hunt now circling like a shark. Shot save, rebound, Soderstrom clears. Or at least takes control of for a time before Hunt takes it back. Good forecheck by the Ranger third line. Hunt shot saved, Strom hit, can't get the rebound, but I do believe he drew a penalty. It'll be interference here on Bertram. Declan Bertram goes to the sin bin. 4-2, and this is a chance for the Rangers to get a huge insurance goal. Strome versus Schenn to the right of Dreiger. Face-off won by Strome to Zibanejad. Shot saved there by the Coyote netminder. Schenn with the puck will clear. Fox will give chase. And gets it in the trapezoid. And he sends up to Gauthier. Gauthier now over to Caggiula. Caggiula, a shot saved by Dreiger. Gauthier moving in. Backhand. And he scores! It's a power play goal! Julien Gauthier! Julien Gauthier! His fourth of the playoffs! And the Ranger lead is now 2-0. Just got in down low. Went to the backhand. Dreiger couldn't get the right leg out fast enough. And a huge penalty leads to a huge goal for the Rangers. Caggiula and Fox the assists. Face-off won there by Zegras. Cross ice for Sprong, who was just onside, said the ref. Now to Fox, knocked off his stick, and Sprong will retrieve at neutral ice. 6.5 left here in the third. It's now a 2-0 Ranger lead. Sprong from the right circle, shot save, rebound. Soderstrom gets it away from Zegras and up to Stastny. Stastny on the left side, laid out by Fox. Zegras turns it over to Miller. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Big turnover, big opportunity there. Now here comes Keandre Miller for the Rangers the other way. Miller along the right side. Slap shot punched away there. Fox now moving in down low. Adam Fox shot save. Rebound. Vesalainen couldn't get it off. JT Miller with the puck now. Golden opportunity there for the Rangers to put this one out of reach. Miller will send it deep. Fox will cut it off in the trapezoid. 3:40 left here now in the game. Fox gets hit. Gauthier gets the puck. Gauthier now looking for Barron. One-timer missed it. Tough play there, trying to hook up there as Vesalainen gets it now. Shot. Rebound. Barron whiffs. Soderstrom just got enough of his stick to block it. Soderstrom up to Stastny now. Stastny gains the blue line. Stastny from the right circle. Stopping. Soderstrom moving in. Taken away by the Rangers. Bouchard now on a breakaway. Oh, but Bertram catches up to him. Bouchard puts in the break. Shot. And he scores! Evan Bouchard! His second of the playoffs! And that's the nail in the coffin for Game 2! The Ranger lead is now 3-0. Evan Bouchard, his second of the playoffs. Couldn't have come at a better time with $1:16 to go. Gauthier, the only assist. Face-off win by the Coyotes. Timmins to Keller. Pass intercepted by Gortz. Less than a minute to go. Goodrow back to Gauthier. Gauthier shot saved by Dreiger. LeBlanc versus Barron. Barron kicks it back to Gauthier. Capobianco takes it away from him. Capobianco now up to Keller. Across the Raquel. Laid out by Gortz. Shesterkin will play it into the corner for Gortz. Sends up to Goodrow. Half a minute to go. Goodrow. Soft shot saved by Dreiger. Capobianco sends up to LeBlanc. Now across to Raquel. He's going to get chased down by Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow. Good forecheck here. Hits Raquel. Goodrow looking for Zibanejad, but it was just beyond him. Gortz now deflected towards the net, but Capobianco cuts it off. Timmins takes it away. The clock will run down. The Rangers have taken a 2-0 lead now here in the Stanley Cup Final. They win 5-0, then 3-0. They score 3 in the third, and will now head to Arizona, 2 wins away from the Cup. Your number 3 star with the game-winning goal and a hit, Christian Vesalainen. Rangers outshot the Coyotes 39-3, out-hit them 21-4, faceoffs 11-7 in favor of the Rangers. Your number 2 star with a goal and 3 hits, Evan Bouchard. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. That was really the backbreaker goal, the one from Gauthier. And your number 1 star, I'm going to say it's Dreiger. No, it's Julien Gauthier. I'll take it with a goal and an assist. He assisted on the Bouchard goal, so... Still, I thought it might have been Dreiger. 36 saves on 39 shots. All right. So game saved. We're going to run a commercial. We're going to start the TikTok. And then we'll move on from there. All right. All right, we're back from commercial. We're going to start the TikTok. I had a lot of friends also texting me, freaking out over the Purdue thing. Purdue and Fairleigh Dickinson. Everybody had Purdue, I believe. Woo! Everybody's bracket got busted on day one. Ah, man, what a joke. What a joke. I mean, Purdue was by far the weakest of the number one seeds. Like, again, I didn't have them getting past the Sweet 16. But to lose, they're only the second time in history now. So I think 16 seeds are now 2 and 136. Wow. Anyway. All right. So the Rangers versus the Coyotes. Rangers up 2-0 in the series. Couple of nail-biters. 3-0 win. A 5-0 win. Again, if Arizona can get their offense going, we'll have a series on our hands. If not, if Shesterkin keeps doing what he's doing, and the defense keeps doing what they're doing, this will be over soon enough. Welcome to Glendale, Arizona. It is the Stanley Cup Final. Mika Zibanejad, Ricard Raquel, face-off one by the Coyotes to Trouba. Across to LeBlanc, hit by Panarin, and we are underway here in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. Panarin runs into his own guy as he tries to get across the blue line. Trouba takes the loose puck away and sends back across to LeBlanc, acquired from the Sharks at the deadline. And TJ Oshie back in the lineup after missing games 1 and 2 with a hurt shoulder. Shot saved by Shesterkin into the corner. LeBlanc now back to Oshie. Shot blocked by Miller, and back the other way comes the Rangers. Miller over to Zibanejad, gains the blue line, looks to send Panarin. Backhand shot saved by Dreiger. Zibanejad now with the puck. Shot goes wide. Lafreniere gets it against the far boards. Tries to kick it back to the point and does. Miller back across the Fox. Shot blocked. Never got through. Fox, though, cutting in. Takes it back. Good forecheck for the Ranger defenseman. Fox circling. Shot saved by Dreiger with the low glove. And he holds 4 minutes into the first period here in Glendale, Arizona. Zegras versus Stastny now to the right of Dreiger. Stastny probably had the best chance to score in Game 2 in that 3-0 shutout. On a turnover and a breakaway. Bertram now, though, with the puck for Arizona. Sends it over to Miller. JT Miller tries to make a move by Coughlin, but can't. Puck kicks to the corner. Bit of a scrum there, and coming away with it is Christian Vesalainen, who had the game-winning goal at that early third-period goal that made it 1-0. Rangers added a couple of goals late. As Sprong now, shot blocked, kicks back to Bertram, and up to Stastny. Stastny now along the left side, hit by Coughlin, and Zegras together. Zegras back to Vesalainen, and back up to Zegras. Trevor Zegras now along the left side. Zegras looking for Sprong, but passes into by Bertram, and back up to JT Miller. Miller cross ice to Soderstrom, up to Keller. Clayton Keller leads the Coyotes in points in the playoffs. His shot easily sticked aside by Shesterkin. Vesalainen now sends up to Strome, who's just offside. Tried his best to stay onside, but couldn't. You see there Panarin, although he did not score in Game 2, still leads the Rangers in points with 17 thus far. Schenn versus Strome. Face-off won again by the Coyotes to Capobianco. Over to Timmins. Timmy down to Hayton, poked away by Runanen. No Hayton there as Runanen sends up to Dylan Strome. Strome now along the left side. Sends it across, looking for Hunt, but it's batted back into the corner. Timmins there. Sends back to Hayton. Hayton circles back around to his own blue line, gives it to Capobianco. Capobianco back to Hayton, hit by Runanen, hit hard, and Strome takes the loose puck away. Strome up to Drake Caggiula, who can't get across the blue line as Brendan Saad takes it back. He'll be hit by Strome, and Caggiula gets it back again, surrounded by Coyotes. This time, though, Caggiula gains the blue line. Settling down, now cutting across, shot, and he scores! We're not going to have a 40-minute shutout here. Drake Caggiula, his 4th of the playoffs, rings it around the cage. The Rangers strike first. It's 1-0 New York. Drake Caggiula beats Dreiger on the blocker side. As now Barron versus Kerfoot with 8:15 left in the first. Caggiula unassisted because of the forecheck. Face-off won by the Coyotes, but Gauthier takes it away. He had a goal last game and an assist. As Barron now down low, and Morgan Barron will score! His 5th of the playoffs! The Rangers score twice in 40 seconds! You're right, Money. He would never do that in real life, but that's why it's a video game. Morgan Barron on the forecheck just takes the puck away. I guess Dreiger never saw it, so the Rangers scored only 3 goals in all of Game 2, and they've already got 2 here in the first period of Game 1. Gauthier, the only assist. Jacob Trouba now with the puck, but he's offsides. Yes, they won last night 4-2 in real life. Yes. So they've won back-to-back games now against teams fighting for the wild card. So Kerfoot versus Barron. Face-off won by Barron this time to Keandre Miller. He sends it back up to Morgan Barron. Barron has it knocked off his stick to Kirk. Kirk shoots it over to Chikern, and Chikern up to Sorella. Sorella gains the blue line, deflected back, and Barron takes it away. What's up, cool gamer? How's it going? Kerfoot now tries to get by Fox and does, moving in, but good stick check there by the Rangers. And Shesterkin pushes it back to Goodrow. Back to Miller, up to Barron. Good passing by the Rangers here. Barron moving in back low, now tries to feed Goodrow, but he's checked, and Kirk takes it away. Back to Jacob Trouba. It was a good game, Money, especially because the Rangers won. Arizona sends it deep. Fox overskates it. Kerfoot gets into the corner. Back to Chikern at the point. LeBlanc's shot blocked by Goodrow. Barron gets it in the corner, and back to Keandre Miller. Miller now over to Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere from a slapper from the left circle. Shot saved by Dreiger. Panarin can't get the rebound. TJ Oshie turns it over. Lafreniere's shot saved by Dreiger with the glove with 2.5 left here in the first. Well, that's a big loss for the Sabres. I mean, the Phillies in the middle of a full-on rebuild. For those who don't know, again, if you're on TikTok, I'm also on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, I'm also on TikTok. Yes, Cool Gamer, as I've been saying to folks, by the way, who are not here, I had some unfortunate news this week. I lost my job. So next week, I'm not streaming at all, as Gort sends up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere over to Zibanejad, intercepted by Raquel. So I'm taking next week off, but I will do an extra long stream on Tuesday the 28th, because goodness knows I'll have the time, when MLB The Show 23 drops, and I will do a new franchise with the Yankees there, yes. Zibanejad separated from the puck, Runanen pinching in, and Tarmo Runanen scores! His 4th of the playoffs! Tarmo Runanen pinching in with 5 seconds left in the period. He has actually been the Rangers' best offensive defenseman here in the playoff run. And Dreiger, for as sharp as he was in Game 2, not so much here in Game 3. No, I'm playing on Pro, Sharks. I'm playing on Pro. Zegras versus Stastny. Face-off won by the Rangers. Sprong with the puck. Period will expire as he gains the blue line. But the Rangers, who won Game 2 3-0, are already up 3-0 here at the end of 1 in Game 3. We go to the first intermission. Rangers up 3-0. I'm okay, Sharks. I'm okay. Again, guys, yeah, likes, shares, follows, subs are a new thing here on TikTok are appreciated. Also on Twitch, especially, again, because I just lost my job. Rangers up 3-0. Only outshot Arizona 7-2, but the Rangers made their shots on net count. Dreiger did not look good in that first period. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets pulled early in this game. Hits 3-1 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off 7-1 in favor of the Coyotes. Usually, Sharks, I play every game. Yes, usually. Yes. Raquel versus Zibanejad. Face-off one back to Trouba. Jacob Trouba hit by Mika. And Miller will take the loose puck for the Rangers and start the breakout. Keandre Miller gains the blue line, tries to make a pass, but Oshie intercepts. Oshie, though, has his pocket picked by Panarin. His pass back across to Miller, and now up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad now looking down low. Lafreniere, backhand shot, rebound. Chikern keeps it away from Zibanejad and gets it out to Oshie. It was almost 4-0 real quick as Oshie makes a move, moving in. Shot goes wide. Might have been deflected off of one of the Rangers. As Zibanejad now starts back the other way with Lafreniere. Mika to Lafreniere, shot, save for Dreiger, and he holds with just over 3 minutes gone here in the second period. My record, I'm 79-3, Cool Gamer, in the regular season, and now it's the Stanley Cup final. Raquel versus Zegras. Trouba back around the back pass to Chikern and up to Oshie. Oshie hit by Bouchard, and here comes Daniel Sprong now. Sprong gains the blue line, moving in, shot, save, rebound, and Vesalainen scores! His 5th of the playoffs, his 2nd of the Stanley Cup, and the Ranger lead is 4-0. No, I'm playing on pro, Seth. I'm playing on pro. It's just easier to do commentary. It's a good difficulty for me to do commentary on. Christian Vesalainen. And suddenly it has gotten deathly quiet here in Arizona, unassisted. Zegras wins this back to Bouchard, now over to Coughlin. His pass intercepted by Miller. JT Miller gains the zone, hit by Bouchard. Daniel Sprong will gather it down low. Sprong looking to pass to Zegras. It's an errant one, though. Will go all the way down for an icing. Driger versus Shesterkin. You see there, now in the face-off off to the left of Shesterkin. Zegras versus Raquel. Face-off won by Zegras, back to Coughlin. Up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong gains the zone from the right circle. A shot punched aside and out of play by Driger. And we'll do it again. This time to the right of Driger. Stastny versus Strome. That is face-off won by Strome. Runin in a shot, saved by Driger. Saw that one all the way. So after only getting 3 goals in Game 2, the Ranger offense woke up here in the first period of Game 3 and are continuing to build on that lead. Stastny versus Strome. Face-off won by Stastny, this time to Soderstrom. Soderstrom up to Stastny. Stastny gets by Gortz. His pass still cut off by Strome. Strome now back the other way for the Rangers. Sends it back over to Kajula. Drake Kajula a shot. Saved by Driger, and he'll hold. Stastny versus Strome now to the right of Driger. Face-off won again by the Coyotes. Soderstrom with the puck. This is Game 3, Cool Gamer. This is Game 3 in the Stanley Cup Final. Runinen gets the puck now, sends up for Strome. Strome behind the defense. Strome trying to get the hunt, but it kicks off of somebody's skate, and Bertram gets it. He was looking for the one-timer, but it was just a little bit too fine of a pass, and it kicked off one of the Coyotes' defensemen. Runinen back now the other way, and again back to Strome, and again Strome behind the defense. Again, Strome looking to make that pass on the one-time attempt, but again the Coyotes are ready for it. Shen hit by Kajula on the forecheck. Shen gets it over to Bertram. Now over to Saad. Saad along the left side. Loses the puck, and Miller gets it for the Rangers. Miller passes up to Strome. Strome cross ice for Lafreniere. Lafreniere moving in. Shot blocked by Soderstrom. Soderstrom up to Shen. Shen along the left side. 7.5 left in the second period. Cross ice pass to Bertram. Now over to Saad. Saad moving in. Back to Shen. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And Miller keeps it from bouncing in. Miller now up to Zibanejad. Back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere's shot saved by Driger. Saw it all the way. And he holds with 6:17 left in the second period. Raquel versus Barron now to the right of Driger. Barron wins back to Bouchard. Shot saved there by Driger. Bounces up. Barron finds it. Kicks it around to Julien Gauthier. Gauthier now from the left circle, a shot, and Driger never saw that one, that's for sure. His 5th of the playoffs, his 2nd of the Stanley Cup Final, and it's 5-0 Rangers. And you know, Arizona played the Rangers really tough in New York. You thought that maybe if the series shifted back to Arizona, it might be a different story here, but instead the Ranger offense has exploded in Glendale, and it's 5-0 New York. Barron and Bouchard, the assists on Gauthier's 5th of the playoffs. LeBlanc has it poked off his stick. Barron now, an errant pass will go all the way down. The Rangers, it will go as an icing. Gauthier almost won the foot race. Almost. So 3 in the first, followed by 2 more here in the second. Shen versus Barron. Face-off won by Raquel to LeBlanc. Rakell not Shen on that face-off. The graphic was wrong. Coughlin across for Goodrow, but Trouba intercepts. He's then hit by Barclay Goodrow. Barron gets the puck, looking for Gauthier, but Chakern intercepts and gets up to Oshie. Now to Rakell, stood up by Bouchard. Goodrow, back to Bouchard. Turns it over. LeBlanc by himself on a breakaway, and he scores! A bad turnover there in their own zone, and Kevin LeBlanc gets his 10th of the playoffs. And the Coyotes are on the board. It's 5-1. So a bad turnover there was a gift for the Coyotes as they finally solve Shesterkin. Rakell now has the puck, and you wonder if that might be, maybe not for this game, but maybe will shift momentum for Game 4 and going forward in the series as the Coyotes finally break through and solve Tsar Igor on the breakaway. Oshie now at the puck. Oshie, top of the right circle, moving in, loses the puck, made one move too many as Vesalainen came in with an Oshie takes it back to Miller. Shot deflected. Bouchard takes it away and gets it out of the zone as the period will expire. Timmins goes back to get it. The Coyotes get one, but the Rangers score two more. And at the end of 40 here in Glendale, it's 5-1 New York. Rangers out shooting the Coyotes 18-4. A much better period for the Rangers. Again, Dreiger has just been giving him a couple of softies tonight. There's no other way to put it. Rangers out hitting Arizona 6-1. Faceoffs 14-5 in favor of the Coyotes. Rakell versus Zibanejad. Faceoff won by Mika. Back to Fox. Over to Miller. Miller passes an errant one and will go. Would have gone down for an icing, but Lafreniere wins the race. Lafreniere, Panarin, goal! His 10th of the playoffs. Lafreniere hustles down, gets the icing waved off. Panarin goes to the doorstep of the net. And actually, it's now Ian Scott in net. And no chance for him as Panarin banks it in off of Scott for his 10th of the playoffs. And a 6-1 Ranger lead. Dreiger? That's what I thought it said, Dreiger. Face-off one. Lafreniere with the only assist. Well, he's out now. It's Ian Scott in net anyway, so... no, I'm playing against Pro. It's Pro AI. The AI is on Pro, bro. Zibanejad versus Rakell. Minute into the third. Zibanejad wins it back to Miller. Miller up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere a shot saved by Scott. Zibanejad gets it in the corner. Mika Zibanejad now circling, firing, save again by Scott. And he will hold 2 minutes here into the third period. Zegras versus Rakell. Rakell wins it back in the corner for LeBlanc, who has the only goal tonight for the Coyotes. LeBlanc now hit by Sprong. Vesalainen will keep it in. Vesalainen back to Bouchard. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Rakell. Back the other way come the Coyotes. Rakell up to TJ Oshie. He gets hit hard, loses the puck. And here comes Vesalainen with Sprong. Vesalainen gets hit. Puck moves forward. Sprong gathers. Circles in down low. Circling, firing. Shot saved by Scott. Zegras now moving in, dancing around, shot blocked, kicks to LeBlanc. LeBlanc up to Rakell now. Rakell skating through neutral ice, gets sandwiched between two Rangers, and Vesalainen takes the puck away. Over to Coughlin, up to Zegras now. Zegras down the left side, looking for Sprong. The pass intercepted though, and Oshie sends over to Rakell on the left side. Rakell chased by Coughlin, sent it to the corner. Miller has it, he's shuffled off the puck. Shesterkin pushes it over to Coughlin. Coughlin can't clear. Miller now keeps it in. Over to Oshie. Oshie now, his pass intercepted by Zegras. Good back check there by Trevor Zegras. As here comes Drake Caggiula now. Caggiula, Bouchard, shot. Oh, and Evan Bouchard scores! His third of the playoffs. His second of the Stanley Cup final. And the Rangers are absolutely destroying Arizona. It's 7-1. You wouldn't think it, but the first two games of this series in New York were much closer. But it looks like Arizona just rolled over tonight. Caggiula and Zegras the assists. Face-off won by the Rangers. Strome with the puck now. Back to Gortz, the rookie. Turns it over. Bad turnover by the rookie Gortz. Here comes Keller moving in. Keller, shot hits the outside of the cage. Oh, he tried to get fancy. And again, that's why the Coyotes' offense has looked so terrible. Shot down low, saved by Shesterkin. At this point, though, I mean, a goal for the Coyotes, all that would be is for possible momentum going forward, as now Hunt's shot saved by Scott. And maybe to try to get in Shesterkin's head, but they're not coming back this game. This is game 3, Vinny. Game 3. Schenn versus Zibanejad. To the right of Scott. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Soderstrom with the puck. Over to Hayton. Hayton hit by Panarin. Gortz takes it away and sends around the boards to Runanen. Runanen up to Lafreniere. Now the question is, if you're the Rangers, well, if you're a broadcaster for the Rangers, you start wondering who might be the Conn Smythe winner, right? You assume they're going to hold on here with 8 minutes to go and up by 6. Another bad turnover, though. Here comes Brendan Saad moving in. Shot, oh, it's poked away. He tried to make too many moves, and he loses the puck as Panarin will bank it off the boards, and Soderstrom will intercept. You've got guys who have had multiple goals in this series so far. Schenn hit by Gortz. Panarin back to Miller. Panarin, probably the MVP of the playoffs, but not this series. As Zibanejad moving in, shot, save, rebound. Lafreniere scores his 8th of the playoffs. And the Rangers are just putting salt in the wound at this point. It's 8-1 New York. Zibanejad shot it off of Scott. Again, the backup netminder is in there. Dreiger was pulled after the second. Zibanejad and Miller the assists. Face-off one with the Rangers. Miller, Fox up to Barron. And now Gauthier coming in. Gauthier looking for Barron. Knocked away from him. Kerfoot has the puck. Turns it over to Gauthier. Gauthier back the other way. Sends it back to Barron. Morgan Barron moving in. Shot saved by Scott. So where Dreiger gave up 4, Scott's given up 4. Barron versus Kerfoot now to the right of Scott. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Timmins with the puck sends up to Sorella. Sorella hit at the point by Keandre Miller. Julien Gauthier, that's what I'm calling him now after having a couple of goals this series. Julien Gauthier. Oh, and there's going to be a power play for the Rangers here. I'm going to call Kerfoot for charging, I guess. I'm leading the series 2-0, hockey. The first 2 games were close. They were not like this. But Rangers here now, chance to get the power play warmed up. The Rangers are 1 for 1 on the power play in this series. Sprong over to Coughlin. Coughlin circling. Shot saved by Scott. The backup goalie now in there. Strome knocked off the puck. Miller finds it. Sends up to Hayton. Hayton will send it all the way down. 2.5 left here in the game. Coughlin up to Dylan Strome. Strome back to Gauthier. Shot saved by Scott. And now Strome keeping it in. Strome looking for Kajula. And Drake Kajula scores his 2nd of the game. It's a power play goal. His 5th of the playoffs. And the Rangers are just rubbing it in at this point. It's 9-1 New York. 2:03 left here in the third. Rangers now 2 for 2 on the power play in the Stanley Cup final. Strome the only assist. Trouba over to LeBlanc, who has the only Coyote goal tonight. Sends it back to Raquel. Raquel, Oshie shot saved by Shesterkin. Might have been deflected wide. Runanen now sends up to Dylan Strome with less than a minute to go. Strome putting on the brakes. Cutting to the slot. Sends back to the blue line for Runanen. Tarmo Runanen with the puck. Shot blocked in front. Trouba loses it to Strome. His shot blocked again. Trouba now sends across to Chakern. Up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets hit by Runanen. Kajula takes it away. Sends over to Gortz, who almost own-goaled it. A little sloppy there by the rookie. Kajula, off of his stick, gets it back, though, with 30 seconds to go. Kajula throws it on net. Saved by Scott. Chakern gets it away from danger. Back over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets hit hard. Raquel takes the puck. Back over to Oshie. Poked away. Dryden Hunt gathers. Hunt knocked off the puck. Sends up to Morgan Barron, fresh off the bench for the last shift of the night. Barron throws it towards the net. Chakern intercepts. Chakern sends over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets center ice, gains the blue line, will throw it towards the net. Shesterkin easily snatches it from the sky. The game is over. The Rangers are up 3-0 now in the Stanley Cup Final. And the Coyotes, who played the Rangers so hard in New York, you thought the series might have shifted a little bit here in Arizona. Instead, it's one of the most lopsided victories in Stanley Cup history. Your third star of the night with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Alexis Lafreniere. Rangers outshot Arizona 31-6. Again, not an abnormal number of shots. It just felt like everything was going in tonight. Your number 2 star with a goal, an assist, and 2 hits, Evan Bouchard. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play, out-hit the Coyotes 10-4. Face-offs 19-10 in favor of Arizona. Of course, the face-off has always been the Rangers' one weakness. And your number 1 star with 2 goals, including 1 on the power play and an assist, Drake Caggiula. Didn't see that one coming. Thank you for the follow, Rangers Town. Much appreciated. So the Rangers now looking for the sweep here in the Stanley Cup. And a three-peat here in our franchise. Nope, Cole playing on Pro. Well, considering this is the last game we're going to probably ever play of it, I'm not going to boost it up now. Because after this, I'm taking a week off, and then it's baseball season. Oh, welcome back, Mike. Got Mike back here on Twitch. We're also simulcasting this on Twitch. Twitch.tv/RayCarcillo. Also over here on TikTok. Likes, shares, follows. They all help. They all matter. Raquel versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Mika to Fox. Sends up to Miller. And over to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now gains the zone. Moving in. Shot saved by Dreiger. And he holds. It's about a month mentality, because I was playing 4 or 5 games a night, and I was streaming 4 nights a week, so yeah, about a month, maybe a little more than that. As Oshie gets hit by Miller, and Lafreniere gathers the loose puck, circles behind his own net, sends across to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad back to Panarin. Panarin moving in, shot saved by Dreiger, and he leaves the puck in dangerous territory, but LeBlanc is there and sends up to Raquel. Raquel hit by Miller. Oh, it sounds like, sorry, we're having some audio difficulties on Twitch. Thank you for letting me know, Mike. Nobody else had let me know. Is that better, Mike? You let me know. Is that better, or is the scratching still happening? Unfortunately, this is what happens when you have old equipment, folks. Occasionally. There we go. Mike says it's better. Fantastic. All right, we'll continue now. Keandre Miller with the puck. Sends up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere over to Zibanejad. Puts it towards the net. Oh, and Panarin almost put it in 5-hole, but it pinballed in and out. As now Zibanejad, a turnaround shot saved by Dreiger. Or Dreiger. Shot saved there again by Dreiger, and here comes Chakern up to Oshie. Oh, Mike, don't apologize. It happens. I appreciate when somebody lets me know when the audio goes, because I can't hear it. I can't hear myself. Not with this setup. Lafreniere back the other way. Shot. Oh, and Alexis Lafreniere scores from the top of the left circle. His 9th of the playoffs. His 3rd of the Stanley Cup Final. Dreiger's going to wish he had that one back. It's 1-0 New York early. Thank you for the follow, Chase. I mean, I could show you the full roster after the game, but I mean, you'll also see it. I mean, I could show you real quick the stats, probably. You know, you're looking for the full roster, right? We can show you the lines. Right, Panarin, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Daniel Sprong, Trevor Zegras, who we traded for, Capo Caco, and a first-round pick for, Vesalainen, Hunt, Dylan Strome, not Ryan Strome, Drake Caggiula, Julian Gauthier, Morgan Barron, former Ranger prospect that we traded in real life to Winnipeg, Barclay Goodrow, and then defense, Adam Fox, Keandre Miller, Evan Bouchard, Dylan Coghlan, Oscar Gortz, who's a made-up rookie that I drafted, and Tarmo Ruunanen. This is year 3 of my franchise, Chase. This is year 3. We're looking for the three-peat. So, Rangers up 1-0. Lafreniere gets the assist from by Adam Fox, and it's 1-0 New York here. Early in Game 4. Stastny knocks it away, but Trevor Zegras goes down and gets it. Sends it to Sprong. Shot, save, rebound. Bertram controls and gets it out of danger up to former Ranger JT Miller. JT Miller, former Ranger, former Canuck. Shot, saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Dylan Coghlan. Coghlan, cross ice to Zegras. Up to Vesalainen now. Vesalainen looking for Zegras. Instead it goes to Sprong. Shot, Dreiser followed it all the way, and he holds. Stastny versus Strome to the left of Dreiser. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Keller over to Soderstrom. Soderstrom up to Keller. Keller, and much of the Coyote offense just shut down this entire series as Gortz intercepts that as Miller separated from the puck and sends up to Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt is shot, saved by Dreiser, and he holds. See there, Keller still leading the Coyotes in points with 24. It just kind of shows, though, how asleep the Coyotes offense has been, shut down by the Ranger defense, and also Shesterkin, where credit where it's due. Had a big shutout in Game 1. The Ranger defense made sure he had almost no work in Game 2. As Tarmo Ruunanen now at the puck, and Dylan Strome takes it off and then onside. So it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Barron versus Shen now. 9:05 left in the first. Rangers up 1-0. Alexis Lafreniere with the goal. Assisted by Adam Fox. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Back to Capobianco. Now over to Saad. Brendan Saad sends it deep. And Oscar Gortz cuts it off. Gortz sends up to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow gains the blue line. He tries to get it back to Gauthier, but it deflects. It's a bad deflection, and it's off to the races. Hayton coming in. Gortz on his tail. Shot. Oh, he tried to make one move too many, and he lost it off of his stick, and it's been that kind of a Stanley Cup for the Coyotes. A golden chance to get the equalizer quickly, and instead it rolled off of Hayton's stick. A rare turnover by the Rangers leads to a golden opportunity that the Coyotes do not capitalize on. As Oscar Gortz with another bone-crunching hit and now takes it himself, looking for Barron. Can't get anything on it. It's poked away into the corner. Hayton there now. Sends back to Timmins. Shen now at the puck. Shen at the blue line. He gets laid out by Oscar Gortz, leading all teams in the playoffs in hits. And as a rookie, finished in the top 10 in hits. So he has become a bruiser quickly here in the NHL. Goodrow spinning around, shot blocked, never got through, too many bodies in front. Trevor Zegras gathers it now down low. Zegras backhand shot saved by Dreiger, and Timmins gets it over to Kirk. Up to Kerfoot now. Kerfoot across the blue line, moving in, gets by Bouchard. Shot saved by Shesterkin, tried to go 5-hole, and Igor shuts him down and freezes it. What's up? We got Jackson here on Twitch. It's 3-0 Rangers, and we're up 1-0 here in Game 4, Jackson. So we're getting ready for our three-peat. Strome wins it back to Miller. Miller now up to Caggiula. Caggiula gets hit hard, but the puck continues on, and Hunt chases it down. Dryden Hunt now down low. Oh, and Dryden Hunt ever so swiftly slides it by the Coyote netminder. His third of the playoffs. His first of the Stanley Cup final. It's 2-0 New York. For the Coyotes, it's a do-or-die Game 4, and right now, it looks like they're doing the latter and not the former. Strome versus Stastny now. A huge goal for Hunt with a minute 37 left in the period. Caggiula and Miller the assists as Chakern feeds it to JT Miller. Stastny down low, but Keandre Miller keeps it away from Igor and starts back the other way. Miller to Caggiula. Shot. Easy save for Dreiger. Into the corner it goes. Trouba is there. Sends over to Kern. Kern over to Miller. JT Miller now gains the blue line. Sends across to Keller. One-time shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it in the corner. Fox will clear. That's your first period. At the end of 20 here in Glendale, Arizona. It's the Rangers 2 and the Coyotes nothing. Rangers out shooting Arizona that period 13-3. Out hitting them 5-1. Faceoffs 5-3 in favor of the Coyotes. Oh, I dropped my water bottle. All right. Fresh water bottle acquired. And we head to the second period now. Can the Coyotes find any offense here to make this a game? Raquel Zibanejad. Second period underway. Face-off win by the Coyotes to Jacob Trouba. Traded for a first-round draft pick last year, which turned into Oscar Gortz, who's basically young Jacob Trouba. Panarin a shot blocked. Kern takes it away and sends over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hit by Fox. Miller. Let's see. Mike asking what kind of a trade would be good for Alexander Ovechkin. Well, I mean, you're still going to have to give up a lot for Ovechkin, even though he's older, because his skill level's still so high. As the puck goes wide there for the Rangers, Raquel gets it out to Oshie. I mean, probably a fair amount of draft capital and probably a young forward or two, I would say. Mike, as that's the question that came in Twitch. Oh, and through a screen, and maybe a deflection. Shesterkin makes the save, and he holds on for a face-off in the Ranger zone. What a save by Shesterkin. Zegras versus Stastny now to the right of Tsar Igor. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Keller. Shot save again by Igor. So a couple of good shots here by Arizona early in the period, but nothing doing. Sprong a shot now goes high and wide. Zegras gets it in the corner. Zegras moving in, and Zegras scores! Trevor Zegras on the backhand! His 8th of the playoffs, and it's 3-0 Rangers here in Game 4. And that's usually how it goes. The Coyotes had a couple of really good shots on Shesterkin. The Rangers come back down the other way. Zegras with the smooth backhand. Sprong and Shesterkin get the assists, actually, as Kern with the puck knocked off his stick by Bouchard. Sprong sends it around to Coughlin. Coughlin back to Bouchard, and Bouchard will send up to Zegras on the breakout. Now to Vesalainen. Vesalainen from the left circle, a shot saved by Dreiger. What's up, Riley? Well, in the beginning of the season, I traded them Jacob Trouba for a first-round draft pick. Arizona actually has the one of the best defenses in the league because of that. And it doesn't matter because they have no offense, and I'm up 3-0. So, except for Clayton Keller, but he hasn't scored this whole series. Keller will send it deep. Vesalainen will cut it off and start back the other way. Vesalainen, long pass up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong, cross-ice, Zegras shot saved by Dreiger. Puck bouncing around, and Soderstrom gets it up to Miller. 8 minutes gone here in the second period. 3-0 Rangers. Bouchard can't take it away from Miller. Miller moving in, shot saved by Shesterkin. Coughlin clears from danger. Now up to Strome. Strome 2-on-2, shot saved by Dreiger, and he holds. No problem, Mike. No problem. Schenn versus Strome now to the right of Dreiger. Face-off won by Strome, back to Runanen. He sends it over to Gortz. Gortz turns it over to Hayton. Hayton, who was on a breakaway earlier, got a second chance. Saved by Shesterkin. Gortz sends it out to Strome. And back the other way come the Rangers. Strome trying to push it further along. Kajula gets into the trapezoid. There's a bit of a scrum there. Kajula comes away with it. Kajula now to Dryden Hunt, who has a goal. Shot saved by Dreiger. Strome now moving in. He does get the shot off of the backhand. His 10th of the playoffs. Dylan Strome. And the Rangers have scored on 3 backhands. And it's now 4-0 Rangers. Heard me talking about what, Mike the Bite? Shen versus Barron now. Hunt and Kajula the assists. Barron wins it back to Miller. Now up to Fox. And sends over to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow back to Fox. Moving in himself. Fires. Blocked. Capobianco has it in the corner. Fighting with Gauthier. Sends it up to Saad now. He's going to get pinched by Goodrow. Fox cross ice for Miller. And we'll send up now to Goodrow. Goodrow gains the blue line with room. Barclay Goodrow pulls the string. His 8th of the playoffs. And just like that, it's now 5-0 Rangers. And there's a lot of time left, but I think we know who our Stanley Cup champion is. Oh, yeah, thanks, Mike the Bite. It sucks. It sucks. Nothing I can do, dude. Zibanejad versus Raquel now. 6:27 left in the period. Miller and Fox the assists. Face-off one back to the Rangers. Runanen over to Gortz. Gortz gains the blue line. Gortz tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked by Capobianco. And Lafreniere now sends over to Zibanejad, but it's a little too far for him. Mika in the corner. Runanen can't. He tries to get it to Gortz. LeBlanc now over to Raquel. Raquel on the breakaway. Raquel a shot, and Raquel scores. His 11th of the playoffs. The Coyotes are on the board. But they have quite the mountain to climb. It's 5-1 Rangers. Well, JCP, they had the best defense in the league. LeBlanc the only assist on Raquel's goal. Looks a lot like Game 3, though. LeBlanc hit by Panarin. Miller moving in down low. Tries to get it across the crease, but Trouba intercepts and sends over to Oshie. Oshie, cross-ice pass for Raquel. Raquel laid out by Fox at the blue line. LeBlanc has it, knocked off his stick by Zibanejad. Now to Lafreniere, up to Artemi Panarin. Panarin now has it knocked off his stick, but Miller pinching in gets it, but then loses it to Chakern. Chakern over to Kirk. Kirk along the left side, gets it to Sorella. Sorella now, shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Fox. 1.5 minutes left here in the second period. Long pass for Vesalainen. Vesalainen behind the defense, moving in, and he scores! His 6th of the playoffs! He lifts it over the goalie on the backhand, and it's 6-1 Rangers! Christian Vesalainen on the breakaway. And just like that, oh boy, did he lift that pie. What a pretty backhand. Shades of Yari Curry. Well, Daniel, considering it's the last game I'm ever going to probably play in NHL 22, it's a little too late now, but it's on pro. Fox and Shesterkin the assist. Shesterkin a 2-assist game. As Trouba gets it over to Sorella. Now down low. Shot. Oh, and Kirk will score. His 4th of the playoffs. Shesterkin was screened on it. Oh, and Mike on Twitch chat just traded for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. That's a good trade. So the Coyotes again cut the lead to 4. Sorella and Trouba the assists. Face-off win to Chakern. He gets hit by Zegras. Gets it over to Kirk. And now over to Trouba. He sends it back to Kirk. Few seconds left here in the period. Kirk moving in. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Oh, and with less than a second left, Kerfoot gets his 1st of the playoffs. The Rangers took their foot off the gas. And suddenly it's a 3-goal game here. As Shesterkin, Kirk and Trouba the assists as the period will end off the Ranger face-off win. And we got ourselves a little bit of a game here. Shesterkin kicked the rebound right to Kerfoot. But the Rangers are still up by 3. Rangers out shooting the Coyotes 22-11, out hitting them 10-6. Face-offs 12-7 in favor of Arizona. Oh, that's pretty good, Mike. That's a pretty good trade. The 3 picks for Nugent-Hopkins and a player I don't know. As Trouba turns it over to Zibanejad at the blue line. So do the Coyotes have a comeback in their bones? They need 3 to tie here in the third. Panarin a shot, saved there by Dreiger. Or is it Scott now in the game? Not sure. It is still Dreiger. They will ride or and die with the goalie who got them this far. Raquel versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Raquel. Back to Oshie. Up to Trouba. Trouba along the right side. Gets it up to Raquel. Knocked off his stick. Panarin with the puck. Loses it. Chakern spinning around at center ice. Moving in. Knocked away by Miller. And Adam Fox will gather. Fox now across to Miller. Miller, long pass for Artemi Panarin. Panarin putting on the brakes. Cutting across. Shot. And the bread man delivers. Artemi Panarin. His 11th of the playoffs. And it's 7-3 New York. I hope you like football scores, folks. It's game 4. Nick, this is game 4. We're up 3-0 in the series. Oh, Mike also traded for Vlad Tarasenko. You're building a super team, Mike. So Raquel and Zegras now. Miller and Fox the assists. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Trouba has it poked away. Turns it over to Coughlin. Coughlin turns it back over to LeBlanc. Now over to Raquel. Raquel hit by Bouchard. Sprong now will circle in behind the Ranger net and send the long pass out for Christian Vesalainen, who's got a goal tonight. Moving in, Vesalainen, cross-ice, Zegras, and Trevor Zegras scores his second of the game. Oh, a perfect one-time pass, and it's 8-3 Rangers. Even with the Coyotes finding some offense here, the Ranger offense never sleeps. Yeah, that's a pretty good top line, Mike. Evander Kane, Kopitar, and Tarasenko. Zegras versus Stastny now, center ice. And if there were hopes for a comeback here in Arizona, that might have been the end of it. Vesalainen and Sprong the assists. Bertrand moving in over to Keller. Keller a shot saved by Shesterkin. Oscar Gortz pushes it around the boards over to Daniel Sprong. Sprong now moving in, gains the blue line. Right circle shot saved there by, I believe, is it still Dreiger? Or they move in Scott now. Zegras trying to crash the net, but Bertram takes it away. Keller up to Stastny, now to JT Miller. Knocked off his stick, and Zegras will gather. Now possibly looking for a hat trick, but Soderstrom picks his pocket, sends it back to Clayton Keller. Keller gets pinched hard. Gortz takes the puck away, up to Dylan Strome. Across to Vesalainen. Vesalainen a shot, saved by Dreiger, and he holds with 12 minutes left here in the third. Yeah, Mike, you got yourself a stacked team there, buddy. Landeskog, Nugent Hopkins, and Arvidsson on your second line. Strome wins it back to Miller. Now back to Fox. Adam Fox has it poked off his stick. Miller has to go back and retrieve it at neutral ice. Miller now looking to cross, get a pass to Kajula. Pinballs around. Dryden Hunt finds it. Hunt circling now. Shot saved by Dreiger. And Kajula will get it against the boards. Kajula sends back to the blue line for Miller. Miller has it knocked off his stick by Hayton. Hayton now along the left side. Hayton hit by Fox. Miller gathers. Banks it up to Kajula. And here comes the Rangers offense again. Kajula to Dylan Strome. Collides with Dryden Hunt. Pinballs himself around, but moves to the right boards. Rangers get a defensive change. Or I thought it was a change. Fox actually still out there. Fox now moving up to Hunt. Shot! And Dryden Hunt will score! His second of the game! His fourth of the playoffs! Yeah, Mike's got a good team going there, Jackson. So, the Ranger lead now, well, again, just when you think there might be a comeback on, instead the Rangers score 3 in the third. It's 9-3 New York. Fox and Strome the assist. Barron a big ol' hit there. Gauthier takes it away. Gauthier shot saved there by Dreiger. Barron now moving in down low, and Gauthier scores! It's 10-3 Rangers, his 6th of the playoffs. And the Rangers now are just insulting the Coyotes. It's 10-3 New York, as Ian Scott is now in the game. Kerfoot and Barron now meet at center ice. Barron got the only assist. Face-off won by the Coyotes. You could hear a pin drop here in Glendale. Kerfoot to Capobianco. Barron gets it to takes it away, gives it to Coughlin, now up to Gauthier. Gauthier on the right side, shot saved by Scott. Barclay Goodrow now. Goodrow to Barron, and he scores! And the Coyotes have given up entirely. Morgan Barron makes it 11-3 Rangers. One-timer after one-timer. Now the only question is who's getting the Conn Smythe? That's all that remains now at this point. Goodrow and Gauthier, the assists on the play. Capobianco over to Kirk. Barron intercepts the pass. Barron now back to Gortz, over to Runanen, taken away by Timmins. Timmins on the left side. Checked away there. Runanen, and again, game 1 was 5-0. Rangers got a couple of late goals. Game 2 was 3-0 Rangers. It was scoreless until late in the third. This one popped up and in, and Gauthier gets his second of the game. It's an even dozen for the Rangers. Everybody is lighting the lamp. His second of the night, his 7th of the playoffs. And will that give Gauthier the Conn Smythe? Gortz and Runanen assists. Face-off won by Zibanejad back to Bouchard. He sends it back to Coughlin in their own zone. He gets hit hard. Panarin takes it away. Artemi Panarin now across the blue line. Pocket picked by LeBlanc. LeBlanc, who only had 1 goal this series after having 10 in the first 3 rounds. Panarin now along the left side. 2 minutes to go. Artemi Panarin! And Panarin lifts it up and over Scott. It's a 2-goal game for the Breadman. Yeah, I know, and they pop up the goal. You think the goalie makes the save, Jackson, and then nope, they did not. His 12th of the playoffs. It is an absolute massacre now. Coughlin the only assist. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Jacob Trouba beaten by his former team. LeBlanc. Oh, LeBlanc. Well, his 11th of the playoffs. That's a fun stat patter. A softie given up by Shesterkin for sure. And it's 13-4. And on a night where the Coyotes offense finally showed up, so did the Rangers. In a big, big, historic way. Gortz takes that one away with less than a minute to go. The clock is winding down. Zegras moving in down low, fires, and he scores! It's a Stanley Cup hat trick for Trevor Zegras! His 10th of the playoffs! It's 14-4 New York! Thank you for the follow, Ryan. And at this point, it's just target practice, it feels like, for both these teams. Prada, thank you for the follow. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Chikern to Stastny, poked away by Gortz to Kajula. Less than 40 seconds to go. Up to Gortz. I don't think we've scored 14 goals the entire season. Gortz with the big hit on Stastny. Runanen to Kajula. Taken away by Stastny on the interception. Another big hit by Gortz. Miller moving in down low. Back to Trouba. Hit by Strome. Kajula now. 15 seconds. The countdown is on. The New York faithful who are here in attendance are going nuts. Pass up to Kajula. Throws it on net. Scott. And Scott holds on to it. Thank you, Cochran, for the follow. Thank you, Ryan, with the yes. I try my best with the commentary. And there it is. Just like Arizona, for some reason they put the cup right next to the trash can. Good job, Arizona. But there it is. The cup will be presented in only 4 seconds. Zibanejad versus Shen now. Face-off won by the Coyotes, but that's it. It's all over. The Rangers have won the Stanley Cup. It's a three-peat for New York. They're pouring out over the bench as they will celebrate. The Rangers swarm Shesterkin. as they have once again reached the mountaintop, and the Coyotes can only hang their heads in shame in one of the most lopsided defeats in Stanley Cup history. It is not indicative of the season the Coyotes had. Their most wins in their franchise history. A winning percentage well over .650. Or points percentage, I should say. But at the end of the day, as these two teams meet and shake hands in the greatest tradition in sports, the winners are the boys in white from New York. Let's go Rangers indeed. The Broadway Blue Shirts. And your MVP, Conn Smythe winner, Adam Fox. That is not hit. He did not have 10 goals, though. That is an incorrect stat line. That is an incorrect stat line, and I wonder. Well, either way, he's the Conn Smythe winner. You wonder if there was a glitch. But good for Adam Fox either way. And now they will pass the cup around, starting with the captain, Artemi Panarin. The bread man delivers once again. He now takes it from the commissioner. A hard year for Panarin with several injuries. He passes it over to Adam Fox. And now he will hand it off to Daniel Sprong, likely his last game as a Ranger. But all they can think of right now is the accomplishment they've made as a team. Sprong, of course, hands it off to Igor Shesterkin. Probably his best playoff run as the Rangers netminder. In terms of stats, anyway. And now they all gather to be immortalized as champions. Your 2023-2024 New York Rangers. Your third star with 2 goals and an assist, Dryden Hunt. The Rangers outshot the Coyotes 38-13 and put up an insane, unprecedented amount of goals. Your number 2 star with a hit and a hat trick, Trevor Zegras. Coyotes won 23 of 32 faceoffs. Hits were 17-10 in favor of the Rangers. And your number 1 star with 5 assists and a hit, Adam Fox, your Conn Smythe winner. So now it's time for the offseason. Who? Oh, look at this. Should I go try and help these other teams as GM? Oh, I don't know. Am I going to do... Actually, hold on. I'm just curious. I think the Rangers are giving us the most money, maybe the most money anyway. So, yeah. And now we'll save. All right. So who wants to see the off season? Oh, now Nicholas Robert will be back. Yeah, he'll be back now because he's finally recovered from his concussion, which is good. Mike wants to see the offseason. All right. So I can tell you right now, I've already kind of had plans. Playoffs are complete. The Tucson Roadrunners are your Calder Cup champions. Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Let's see the salary cap. Let's see. Let's set the ticket prices. Everything's about average. Right, kind of in the middle of, like, the rest of the league. Merchandising. Let's see, merchandising. Right? Everything's kind of... Yeah, kind of right in the middle. I don't see what folks are angry about. For New York, the fact that we're in the middle, like, we're charging middle market prices? Come on, guys. Right? Like, they're lucky I don't start charging more. We just three-peated. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna knock it up. $1. You want a hoodie? Pay $1.16 now. There we go. And there are the draft lottery results. The Minnesota Wild get the #1 overall pick despite being the 9th worst team. Jersey gets 2. Wow, everybody else basically down. I saw, wow, that is huge. Let's see who retired. Anybody from our team? Patrick Marleau finally hangs him up. Hey, all right, everybody's coming back. Everybody's coming back. What's up, Scotty? How's it doing? So everybody's coming back for us. Oh, Andrew Ladd will retire for Arizona. So that's it for them. Oh, and Brent, well, no surprise, Brent Burns, now a coach. Several coaches have retired. Oh, Patrick, one of our coaches retired. Okay, so that means we need to hire somebody. All right, let's go. Let's do some draft interviews. What's up, Mike? How's it going? All right, let's see now. So my goal is to move up in the draft. Let's see, Matthias. Let's interview this kid. Let's see. Let's chat about your strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. Yeah, all right. He likes to shot. What's your weakness? Not much of a defense. All right, so he's a forward. He's a scorer. He's a scorer. Play style. Yeah. What do you do on the ice? So probably a power forward. Thanks for the follow, Mike. Much appreciated. He's got power forward. Yeah, playing style power forward. Shoot. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I could see that. It makes sense. He's listed as a power forward, so... Let's see. Ooh, Keegan McGinnis. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. I like the idea that he's a center and a right winger. All right, let's talk about your skills. Let's see, same thing. Well, what's your strength, kiddo? All right, so he's a bit of a sniper. And, okay, yeah, he's a forward. He's a true forward. Right now, he's not a two-way kid. So. All right. Yeah, let's break it down. What do you do on the ice? All right, I guess our time is up. Goodbye, Keegan McGinnis. Hey, big dog, you don't like it, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. There's millions of other people on TikTok. Oh man, the only L is you taking the time to say L there in chat. All right, let's talk to this kid who we have no idea what the... I'm a Rangers fan, Malkin. Rangers fan. I have no idea who the Carl Klesla? I don't know anything about this guy. All right, so he skates well. Not very physical, so probably more of a playmaker. Yeah, sorry, Malkin, I can imagine who you prefer. Probably a Pittsburgh fan. Thank you for the follow, though. Much appreciated. Yeah, he's a playmaker, this kid. Thank you, Big Dog, for the follow, even though you hate me. All right. All right, well, at least we know what kind of type he is now. So, all right, we've conducted our interviews. I don't need to worry about the trade block before the draft. All right, so before we do the draft, I am going to make some trades. Can I make some trades? Will it let me make some trades? No, I'm not going to go to the trade. I'm not going to go. Nah. Nope, not going to exit either. Well, let's save. But I have a plan. Hey, Mika Zibanejad wins the Hart Trophy. Oh, actually, we can real quick look at what our trophy winners were. So yeah, third straight Stanley Cup. Yeah. President's Trophy. Yeah. Clarence Campbell went to the Coyotes. Prince of Wales went to the Rangers. All right, team of individuals. Art Ross goes to Crosby, who had 100 points, the only 100-point scorer on the year. Hart Memorial goes to Mika Zibanejad, his second. Keandre Miller wins the James Norris, his first Norris. The Lady Bing goes to Huberdeau over at the Kings. The Calder Memorial is our third straight Rookie of the Year, Oscar Gortz. Yeah, Malkin, I can imagine, dude. That's, I mean, for me, it was amazing, but I can imagine for you guys, yeah, that's a heartbreaker. Your Conn Smythe goes to Fox. Vezina goes to Shesterkin gets his first Vezina. And his third, William M. Jennings. Libor Hayek, who we traded at one point, wins the Bill Masterson. I still don't get the Jack Adams award. Best team in hockey, I still don't ever get the Jack Adams. The Frank Selke goes to Crosby. Zibanejad gets to Ted Lindsay. Ovechkin gets to Maurice Richard. Another one for him. No surprise, Rocket Richard. So, there you go. All right. So, watch what I'm going to do here. All right, the Wild can have their pick. Let's see. We are going to try to trade for... All right, let's see. All right, Sprong. We're going to throw in a 5th-round pick. And who else was I looking at? Actually, I don't think I want their first. What was I looking at? Actually, I don't give up the first. Hold on, what am I thinking? Where is he? Who else I was looking at? Pelletier. Yeah. Pelletier, who they do not have highly ranked for whatever reason. And then we'll throw in a... where is he? There he is. Tyroning. Let's see if the Flames bite on this. So, Daniel Sprong, Tyroning for Pelletier, and the Flames' first-round pick. Ooh. Oh, they don't... I think it's a pretty fair trade. It's actually pretty even. Let's see if we can't... let's see if maybe I throw in another 5th-round pick, if that's enough to push them over the edge. Nope. Well, I tried. They're not going to bite on that first-rounder, though. I mean, unless... I mean, we could do something like this. I mean, I'll move up in the first round, and then let's see if we can't... maybe get... let's see what else we can get from them. Maybe a 4th-rounder? So we swap first-round picks, and we swap these forwards. Let's see what they say. Oh, no, they're not interested. Not interested at all. Okay. All right, Calgary. You had your chance, Flames. You had your chance. Let's see. Ottawa is willing to trade the pick, though. But I want, obviously, a good player in return, too. I want somebody who's ready to go. And who's also not going to be a huge... Nathan Gulcher. Kid's got potential. He's got potential. He's only 75. Let's see. What about... Let's see. Oh, well, Nils, I let go, so... And Lindgren... I traded them to Ottawa in the Evan Bouchard deal because their contracts are expiring and they wouldn't sign for the money. Oh, well, yeah, so... No surprise, the Wild make their pick, top pick in the draft goes. So, all right. So let's see if we can move up here in the first round. Let's keep talking to the Senators. See, I'd love to get, you know, like a Colin White or something, but I don't have the money right now. Although I could. Let's see. I'm trying to think. We could get him instead of Sprong. I mean, he's definitely an upgrade. He's also a little more money, though, right? And that was the thing about why we were trying to get Pelletier, was trying to save on the cash front. Meanwhile, here you got Shane Pinto. He's a center. He's a true center. I don't really need a center. I'm not going to get Wayne, not going to trade for Wayne Simmons either. Let's see. This kid, Brett Seney. Move him up to the right. Move him up over to a right wing. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's only he's 28 though. Yeah, I don't like what Ottawa. Has available. Let's see what Colorado has available, because they've got they're looking to get rid of some guys too, it looks like. Yeah, I'll get McKinnon. That'll happen. They got a lot of money tied up in these guys. I like Yost. Tyson Yost. Where's it, Jost? He's about the same money. What's his contract? He's got 2 years remaining. We'd have to resign. We'd have to give him a good extension, right? He's got a little less money than Sprong, but you know that money's going to go up once his contract expires. He's 26. Peron's old. Patan. Ranta. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, I don't have to make any trades. Thank you all for the likes, by the way. Thank you, Malkin. I don't have to make any trades, right? Like, I could just sit back, relax. Let's see. Mike on Twitch says he just scored a hat trick with Tarasenko. Right, I can keep Sprong. Sprong had a bad regular season, but he came on in the playoffs, and we've got him locked up for a long time, right? And then just with the draft kind of replenished, because we're gonna call a couple of guys up, right? Sutter, we're gonna let go. Vesalainen, we're gonna let go. I was really hoping to get Pelletier. Right, I really thought with what I sent over, even though it was even in terms of trade value, I thought the Flames would bite, but they did not. As the Devils take a defenseman, Samard. Maybe the Red Wings. Let's see what the Red Wings. Let's see what the Red Wings will give me, if anything. Chance is very good. Chance is very, very good. Winger. Yeah, he's listed as a franchise player. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get him. Same with Lucas Raymond. Lucas Raymond, that would be something. His contract has expired. You know what? Let's try to get Lucas Raymond. Let's see what happens. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in Sprong. And obviously we'd be over the league maximum salary cap for next year? How? How? I don't understand. We're giving them more money than we would take on. I don't get it. By giving them the... I don't understand. But it does, honestly, it doesn't look like we're able to get close anyway, so... Yeah. That'd have been something. That'd have been something. Let's see who Buffalo has. Well, yeah, I'd have to... Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's probably going to get like 8-9 million a year, Isaac. You're right. Good call. Good call. That's what happened. They've already given him a contract extension. Didn't think of that. Good call. Let's see. What about a Sonny Milano? Maybe a Sonny Milano? What's he's got 2 years left on his contract. Right? Let's see. Him too. He's already 28 though. Right? Because this is the thing. Sprong, he looks as old as me, but he's only 27. Thank you for the follow, Neil. Much appreciated. Right? So like he looks as old as me, but he's 10 years younger. As the Blues make their pick, another defenseman. So you know who always likes to make trades with me? The Ducks. Quack. Quack. That's how we got Trevor Zegras for Capo Caco. Yes, Andrew. March 28th, we're gonna do an extra long stream. So stick around. We're gonna probably have all day. Thank you, Malkin. I really appreciate. I saw the likes, dude, and I really appreciate you pumping up the likes. It really means a lot. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the follow, Andrew. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the lights, Malkin. Thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see. What's his... Oh, yeah, 1 year left. Oh, man. Could you imagine if I bring Troy... If I bring Troy Terry over... All right, let's see what happens. Cuz I'll have to give him a ton of money for sure. Right? Like I'm actually going to be taking on money for a little bit. But oh, it's about let's see and I'll throw in more players and picks for them. Like I'll give them all kinds of oh, they want Sutter too? I'm not going to re-sign him. Take him. Take him, please. Take Sutter. Take Sutter, and I'll throw in a draft pick. Oh, Andrew, I think Frank the Tank is a joke. Like, anytime I see a video with him or something going on, I immediately click away. All right. Technically, in terms of value, this is considered equal. Sutter, an expiring contract. Sprong, locked up long term. But in return, I get Troy Terry. And I would move up to the 7th overall pick in the draft. Let's do it. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. It was worth a shot. I'm giving them things they're interested in. But unlike last year when I gave up Trouba to the Coyotes for a first-round pick, nobody else seems to be interested in trading with me. So let's see. Another defense. There's been a run on defensemen here in early parts of the draft. Let's see if the Predators will make a trade. Let's see who the Preds have. If there's anybody that floats my boat. Expiring contract. No, doesn't really... Nothing really going on here. No, yeah, I know. I saw a bunch. I see all the folks who are dropping the likes. I really appreciate it, guys. I know. I really appreciate all the likes here on TikTok. It means a lot. Seriously, every little bit helps. So, all right. Let's see who else is willing to trade. The Oilers at 18. All right. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see what Edmonton has to possibly offer. All right. No, a lot of these guys are under. We did trade with them in part of the 3-team trade with Ottawa earlier in the year. Yeah, thank you, 603. Much appreciated. Oh, my boy Jimmy Vesey. Jimmy, no. Jimmy. God, oh, I'm so tempted to bring back Jimmy Vesey. I seriously am very, very tempted to bring back Jimmy Vesey. I am a huge Jimmy Vesey fan. But I just don't think we can logically pull the trigger on him. Right, like, I mean, unless I get, I'm Edmonton. Huh. That's weird. Edmonton would be over the league's maximum salary cap. I don't know how that works. By getting rid of Jimmy Vesey. Oh, Skull, thank you for the rose, buddy. Much appreciated. So. Is that all my pop? What, Ant? I'm not up with the lingo. So, let's see. So I think it might just be a thing, guys, where we just kind of let the trade or the draft do as it will, and let's see. Buffalo took a defenseman. That's 4 of the top 5 picks were defensemen. That's the one thing we have. Oh yeah, those aren't all of them, Ant. Those aren't all of them, but that's a lot of them. I have others, but they're all mine. I mean, they're all mine, of course, right? Like, I really thought Calgary would have made that trade with me, but they were not interested. So let's see what Florida has, and then after this, we'll just sim to our pick. Yeah. Oh. You know, it would be something. Well, his contract is expiring, though. It would be something to bring back Anthony Duclair, but I don't know how much money he's going to want. So, it's 9 o'clock where I'm at, 6:03. Yeah, no, Bozo, I'm not going to play World of Chell. I'm the Rangers, Mayo. So, all right, there's nothing out there that I'm interested in. So let's sim up to my pick. And let's see what we can do here. We were looking for wingers, looking for forwards. Unfortunately, not a lot of these guys have huge. But let's see what Bryson. Let's take a chance on Bryson Zimmerman. So, and then we'll sim to the end of the round. Let's see. Vyacheslav Zadorov. That's a heck of a name. Victor Mogilny, though. Scouts say he's a gem. Let's pick him up at that pick. Let's go Rangers. Thanks, you Mayo. Yeah, kiddo, I try to play every game, yes. All right. Round 3. Again, looking for... Oh, Nazarov, he's listed as a bust. Let's see, Langkow. I don't need defensemen. I mean, I'm in a good spot, actually, with that. What about centerman? Svitkov? Some of these guys can probably... I can probably wait and get somebody in the 4th round. This He's probably... You know, we're going to go with Asplund. Yerky Asplund. And, so, let's see. So, we've got a couple 4th round picks, and I think that's it. I don't think we have anything in the 5th round. Oh, there's still really no centers. Everything's been a winger so far. Scouting rank. We'll get this guy's fit off with our next pick. All these Ariel kid. We're pretty set on goalies too. You know what? A lot of unknowns, but Husaleus, Hansen, or Kabibulin. You know what? We'll take Victor. We'll take this kid, Victor. Oh, you took... Oh, too late, Scott. I just saw it. Yeah, I mean, the Bruins are the favorite, obviously, but, like, you don't know. You just don't know. Oh, it's the 2 5th-round picks I have. Oh, I should have taken that centerman there. I should have... Well, now we're going to take Rudy Rowe. A bit of a stretch. I won the cup, Riley. Yep, we're in the draft now. Oh, that's what it is. 139 and 143. And then, let's see. And we Oleg. We'll take Oleg. And that'll be the end of the draft. So we make our 6 picks. We needed wingers. We focused really on wingers, Scott. We did pick up a centerman. And we did pick up 1 defenseman, but Adam Fox, Riley. Fox was the Conn Smythe winner. But we did what we needed to do, which was really kind of stock up on wingers. So... Oh, yeah, we need to re-sign some coaches. Let's see, Culp. Is that that's what he wants? I need coaches. I need coaches bad. I don't have a goalie coach at the NHL level. I don't have 3 coaches at the AHL level. Yeah. Let's offer him that contract. Please get back to me. Scouts. We're good on scouts. Where can I hire coaches? Scott. Okay. So we're we losing them? Are we losing them? Is that what it is? Thank you, 603. All right, hold on. Coaching staff. Let's first. Where are the hiring, the coaching? Assigned scout. They're all under contract, it says. Owner. Oh, yeah. First, also, let's fix the stadium, finally, hopefully. Do I have the monies now? I don't have the budget yet. I'll get the budget soon. I need to, everything is falling apart. Goodness. Owner goals. Yeah. Team management. Coaching staff. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me go to the coaching screen. I just don't get it. And even that, assigning the scouts. Anyway. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh. Well, let's see. Go to contracts, re-sign phase. I already have everybody basically locked up, right? So Sutter released, and Vesalainen released. Goodbye, Christian Vesalainen. We're not even going to give him an RFA, like a tender him a contract. Like, I'm really happy where the team is, and everybody else is under contract. So, and then obviously all my prospects. So, let's offer him a contract. So, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. So, there we go. Those guys offered contracts. Advance a day. Great. He stays. Lovelet. Great. He stays. He joins the team, I should say. Coaching staff. Yeah, I don't see where. Come on. I need 4 coaches. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not the only one. It's like, okay, great. The coach was leaving. Why can't I have? I don't get it. There should be a button there. Anyway, all right. Go to contracts. So, yeah, I mean, and then that's really it in the organization, right? Like, these guys can't get signed because we're at the maximum for contracts. So there we go. Yep, I'm playing 22. So, all right. Sim to free agency. Scouts not renewed. Okay. Hire staff. Now I can hire coaches. Okay. I do not know why I couldn't do that earlier. I need a goalie coach. Or, let's see. Assistant coach. Let's see. This guy wants 3 years. Great. Offer him a deal. Need an associate coach. Need an assistant coach. Anybody who specializes as a goalie coach? Doesn't look like it. But let's see. You want to be my goalie coach? Great. And here, I'll even... go back up to the top because we had some better goalie options there. I thought. Yeah, here. And here we go, Olga. There we go. So, thank you for the follow, Griffin. Much appreciated. So, All right, so we put out those offers to those folks to be coaches on our team, and we'll see what happens. And it says we need scouts. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5. So we only have 10 scouts going? Okay, let's Alright, we got plenty of folks in Russia. Let's stick him here. Alright, that's what he wants. Great. He's gonna be a coach for me here in the USA, or a scout, I mean. Actually, that's what I should do. He wants to be a scout. I think a lot of these guys were my guys. Great, great, great. Yeah, we'll get one for Quebec for sure. Great. All right. So I think that's more than enough. Okay. 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 So I will have... so it sounds like I will have 51 contracts. Alright. I will have too many contracts come start of the season. So, it'll be this kid who's in the CHL. Yeah, and let's... Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can just... Give me a draft pick, Anaheim. Give me a draft pick. Give me a 5th round pick, and I'll even throw in... I don't want to give up my... I'll even throw in somebody they do want, which is, oh. Here, I'll even throw in this kid. Oh, come on. Take them off my hands. Thank you, 603. Have a good night. I'll throw in this kid. No. Okay. Come on. I'm not asking for much here. Boston has plenty of guys they could use for contracts. I need a 5th round pick. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll put in my 5th round. And you give me your 4th round. How about that? Bang. Great. Perfect. Now I don't got to worry about the contracts. It's fine, Lucas. I'm not worried. I need to get rid of some of these contracts. I appreciate... I mean, he could be... It's a big question mark. I don't know if we're going to... By the time the next NHL game comes out, I don't know how much we're going to play. So, I'm not that worried about it. Goodness. So, now we have Boston's 4th round pick. Great. Instead of my 5th round pick. So, 2 4th rounders. It's fine. It's This is NHL 22. This is my third year of my franchise, Cody. So we got back under the contracts. That's what we needed to do. So let's see. The Devils really trying to. No, I don't want to make that trade. I'm good now. Okay, this guy doesn't want to play for us. Okay. Great. She's our goalie coach. Great. He's a scout. Okay, scout. Scout. Austin. No, decline. Alright. Alright, so we have 5 coaches now. Now I can hire the coach. Or try to hire the coach. I need AHL. I need an AHL associate coach. An assistant coach and a goalie coach. He just turned us down. Let's see. I'll give you a little more money. Yeah. Assistant coach. Here, we'll give this guy. There we go. And here. Great. Hopefully they get back to me. So, see, I have 13 scouts signed now with some more offers still out there. Great. Myers. Let me see. I need to check. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. He's still on his 2-way contract. That's. And would he give up 3rd round for their 4th round? For Warren Myers. Again, we have a depth. We have defensive depth. That is something that we do have. Yeah, I'll take the trade. I like that trade. I like that trade. Rejected the offer. Nope, he says no. Okay, let's see. 19 of 20 scouts. We do finally have an assistant coach. Okay. Alright, come on. Oh no, he's an NHL coach. Alright, let's see. Let's find another goalie coach. Oh, he still hasn't agreed or disagreed. Alright. I didn't realize we had 2 offers still out there. Well, hurry it up and make your choices. Yeah, it's already filled. You took too long, boss. That's what happens. He thinks my staff is toxic. That's funny. No, devils, go away. Let's see. Scouts, we're at 19 to 20. Scouts, we don't have any more, no more offers out there. Let's see. What do we need? QMJHL guys or gals. So let's see if we can find one more out there. Here, Zanetti. Let's see. Hey, Zanetti. Daniel Zanetti. All right, let me know. Hey. All right, and then let's see. We still need no more. Let's see. We need an associate. We need a goalie coach. Associates and goalie coaches. Well, here, let's see. Come on, Boris. Come on. I already offered him a deal. Alright. Come on, Hazel. Come on. Come on. We just won this. What a guy. Hey, alright, Scotty. What a guy. Come on. I'm offering them more money than they're asking for. We just won we just won 3 straight Stanley Cups. It shouldn't be this hard to find coaches. He went to the Kings, I think. He doesn't like it. He says no. She thinks it's toxic. Oh, man. No, Devils need to go away. Let's see. Coaching staff. I need to... You know what I need to do? I also need to change my trade block, I think. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of Primo, or Beta. Yeah, I'll toss in him. Actually, how am I in defense now? In the AHL, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't get rid of more than can't get rid of any more defensemen. That's for sure. No, maybe I do get rid of Beta. Let's see, because I got those right wingers. Got 6 left wingers. Centerman. Oh, I got a lot of centermen. He's gonna get called up. Primo's gonna get called up. Yeah, Scotty, I still need coaches, but I'm also just trying to figure out who I'm gonna call up, who's gonna be part of the 21 on the roster. Who did we just trade for? Oh yeah, he went right up to the... He's gonna be at the big league level. Tkachev. Vladimir Tkachev. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Right, so... centers. We're going to give Primo a shot, I think. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of Primo. I'm going to get rid of... maybe try to get rid of Ronning, see what I get back for him. And then maybe... yeah, maybe it's time to move on from Gettinger. So, let's see what I get back now. If I get another... If the Devils reach out again for players for draft picks, I think I'm going to take it. Come on, I can't believe I can't get anybody to become an associate coach at the AHL level for me. Oh no. Oh. I hope. Yeah, I made a mistake. Oh well, he'll just not accept it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need a QMJHL scout. Come on, Camille. I'm offering you more money than you're going to get anywhere else. What's up, Alex? How's it going? So, alright. Really want Beta. No, sorry, Chicago. That's not. Now I'm actually kind of hoping the Devils give me that deal they were giving me. Oh, man. Great. So we're good on scouts. We have our 20 scouts now. He doesn't want to coach for us. He doesn't want to coach for us. Why? We are a Stanley Cup winner. Why can't I get a minor league coach? Oh, my God. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's almost infuriating at this point. At least I got my 20 scouts. That was easy. I've been ignoring the free agent period. So I will say this. Let me see what centers are still available. Ooh, wow, Kopitar looking for $7.6 million a year. Maybe a Max Domi? Max 29? That would be something. His dad started with us. What's our team cap hit? We're at 88. Got $5.5 million in cap space. Former Ranger Greg McKegg. I would need I mean, I'm just looking for a backup. I'm just looking. He would be. I mean, that's all he would be. He'd be the 5th centerman, right? It'd be fun. I mean, what's Greg looking for? He's looking for 1.775. I mean, he'd be a fourth-line centerman, right? Tyler Johnson. Let's see. Max is looking for 2. Let's see. Max is looking for 2 years at $2.2 million. I'm gonna offer him 2 even and see what he says. See what he says. It's to be my emergency centerman and an extra winger. Let's see what he says. 2 years, $2 million. These coaches are killing me, by the way. Killing me, guys. Let's see. Max still available? What's going on? Yeah, he's still mulling it over, it looks like. Yeah, the cash. It's always about the cash. I don't feel like the size of your team's market is what I'm looking forward. We're New York. Let's see. Mike on Twitch chat rejected his little amount of money. Yeah. Now, Mike just talked about how he offered Ovechkin a 4-year, $12.5 million contract, and he wouldn't take it. So, yeah, we have a full. I realized that we have a full roster when he asked for that, and unfortunately, let's see, remove that, add that. I'm gonna try to get Columbus to give me some extra picks here. Clear up cap space. Here, clear up roster spots. There we go. I had to get rid of Beta because I need roster spots. Honestly. I want this guy to be elite. Let's offer him an entry contract. So there we go. Advance. Is there still one offer out there? No, he must have turned it down. Alright, come on. I need an AHL associate coach. Come on. Just take the money. Take the money and run. Great. Great. Let's see now. So we got a lot of draft picks, but I don't like having a lot of draft picks. I need to get rid of some contracts. Because here's the thing, right? So centers, Mika, Zegras, Barron, Strome are the top guys. Robertson plays the wing for me. And then we've got a bunch of guys here in the minors, right? So this kid Rowe will be sent into the rotation at some point. I want to call up Primo to the as the fifth center on the main team. Let's see. Lings, obviously Panarin and Lafreniere playing the same wing. Kajula and Hunt playing the same wing. Goodrow. Yeah, this kid Bergquist. I think I'd almost rather call him up, but I don't have a spot because Tkachuk is going to basically be the emergency winger, right? Sprong, Gauthier. Yeah, at some point, maybe Ronan gets called up. And then defense is easy. Here's your top six. Thompson's your emergency guy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have 8 in the minors. 2, 4. Is it 8 or 7? 7. I miscounted it. 7. So. But gotta get rid of them contracts somehow. Some way. Maybe. That's what I'll do. Let's see. Find trade for. See, actually, let's find a trade for this guy. No trades were found. Nobody wants him. Great. Let's propose a trade then. Thank you for the likes, guys, here on TikTok. Yoshi. And then we're going to add a draft pick. Right? Because now I have this glut of draft picks. Right? Let's see if I toss in my own 4th rounder. And then maybe... Let's see if anybody's... Here we go. Boston likes the idea of him. So... We already have Boston's 4th round pick, though. See who else might like him. In Columbus, we already have their picks. Let's see, maybe the Avalanche. Gets us rid of a contract. Bang. We'll move up in the 4th round. Yeah, it made him... Well, we got rid of a 4th round. It's basically exchanging a 4th round. You know, we take the Avalanche 4th round, they get ours, and they take the contract, basically, right? So, because Yoshi was not working out, and hopefully one of these kids that we drafted now... Right, hopefully this kid is the real deal. So, great. So he's on the team. Now I'm just curious. Expiring contracts. Oh, goodness. Igor is an expiring contract. Okay. Well, let's offer him a 3-year deal in the minors. Let's keep him. Let's get all the minor league contracts out of the way first. Right? So, minor league contract or AHL contract, you stick around. Yeah, most of these are... Actually, it's not bad. Aside from Shesterkin... He only wants a 1 year. Yeah, it's fine. We'll extend him another year. Right. Oh, Jake Elmer doesn't want a contract extension. You know what? That makes things easier. He does. Altonen. Fine. Cool. We'll trade Elmer and Greco. Because they don't want to stay. That's fine. You want to be gone? You want to get traded? Elmer and Greco do not want to stay with the Rangers. Nobody wants these guys either. Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. How many wingers do I have now in the NHL? AHL? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's gonna be an exempt contract because he's in the CHL. So there you go. Elmer, Greco. See if anybody's even curious about them. I could just let their contracts expire too, but I feel like I should at least try to get something for them. So nobody wants them at all. Let's see. What's his contract? He's only got 8. Let's see what this kid does. Let's see. League approves it. Let's see what happens. Nope, not interested. All right. Because I also got to look at who has contract room, who has cap room. Man, I could take this kid on. And then suddenly I've got like... put him in the minors for a little bit. Actually, that would be interesting. Let's see what centers are available. No, these guys are too high on the list. I mean, I would trade for this kid and give him a contract. So I would get rid of their 2 contracts. No, not interested. Nobody's gonna give me these guys. Anything for these guys. Like, it's gonna have to be like a 6th round pick or something. And like, nope, not even willing to do that. Come on, give me something. No, he's got too much trade value. Man, nobody wants these guys. Come on, you gotta give me something. Filipino, there he is in Chicago. I'm gonna trade for him. They've got some really terrible contracts here. This would... You know what? Maybe I can bribe somebody with a 4th round pick. Still nothing. Wow. 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 I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'll send you your pick back if you give me somebody to fill out the minors a bit. Columbus would have too many skaters. Okay. Ugh, come on. Okay. Trade accepted. Great. Fantastic. Thank you. Contracts are gone. Got rid of guys who don't want to be here. Lovely. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to see. Right? Now this kid is in the system. He offers us some depth for 3 years. Even if he stinks, I don't know. But have fun. Welcome to the organization. Yeah, Mike's the last one here. We still got a few folks watching on TikTok, which I greatly appreciate. I'm also surprised my phone has lasted. If it suddenly cuts out, it probably means the battery has died. Let's see, coaching staff. I've got my coaches now, scouts. We're all set. He's going to renew. He's going to renew. He's staying. No, we're good here, Ottawa. Operations budget. Alright, the max. Yeah, hey Jake, how's it going? And now, the only 2 contracts that we have expiring soon with just over $5 million in cap space is Drake Caggiula. Well, I'm just curious. Well, how much? He wants $6 million a year. Yeah, Drake is going to be gone after this year. We're going to let Drake walk. And this is the hard one, is Shesterkin. Oh, and Shesterkin only wants 4.6. He'll actually take a pay cut. It's $1 million less. Yes, Jake can't wait. No, it's NHL 22, Joey. It's NHL 22. So Shesterkin will take a pay cut to stay for 2 more years. I think we gotta take that. That would actually next year give us an extra $1 million in cap space. Plus, with the money coming off the books for Caggiula, now of course we're also going to have a lot more expiring contracts. Or no, actually we don't. Well, the following year we'll have expiring contracts, but that's yeah, that's I mean, yeah, and then with the guys we've just acquired, right? Like, right, this guy Kachev, who's got 2 years left on his contract, he'll move in right into Caggiula's spot. That's it. He'll move right there, and we say goodbye, Drake, because there is no way on God's green earth I am offering Drake Caggiula $6.3 million. There is no way that is happening. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, that's not going to happen. He doesn't want... Actually, you know what that means? Actually, you know what? This is what I do, is if I know I can't keep a guy... Drake Caggiula. Bye-bye, Drake. Let's see. I prefer to get a winger back. Look at this. Ottawa willing to give us a bunch of folks. Oh, this is interesting. 2 third-round draft picks. Oh, with another defenseman. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. But I can get some. I can get some coin now for Kajula. Let's add him to the trading block. Because I am not going to let him walk and not get anything in return. Let's see. Let's see what happens. See if we get any more deals offered to us. No, I don't want to give up the minor leaguers. And actually, you know what I could do? Let's see what we got here in free agency now. What's left now that we've gotten to this point? Still, some guys still want a ton of money. That's a lot of money. Connor Brown. Kopitar, not for $6.5 million, Mike. No, sir. Ooh, Taylor Radish. Okay. Yeah. This. He wants 3 years. No. I like Taylor Radish. Oh, and if you give him a 4-year deal, he'll take less money. Yes, please. Welcome to the New York Rangers, hopefully. Oh, he's an RFA. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, womp, womp. Ah, so close. He would have been perfect. Well... No, I don't need a centerman, Mike. I don't need a centerman for Kopitar. Mike's saying in Twitch chat, folks, if you're on TikTok, to go for Kopitar. But I don't need a center. I need more a winger. Do I give up a second-round pick? Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Unless I get... I mean, Craig Smith always... I always get him in my, like, expansion franchises. He is 34. He only wants 1 year. I know, you're Mike's a Kings fan, so he's very biased towards Kopitar. Yeah, you know what? I hate giving up high picks. I really do. Yeah, that's a good one. Raifu? Yeah, he should be on Tampa. Let's see. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let's see what Tampa Bay. Yeah, Radish is on the block. There he is. Add item. Kajula. And to be fair, actually... they should be giving me a pick. Like, and actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Alright, this is what we're going to do. Kajula and a third for Radish and a second. Bang! There it is. Tampa Bay. Thank you very much. And there goes Drake Kajula. So I knew I was going to trade a winger this offseason. I just thought it was going to be a very different one. And let's offer you a... Oh, now suddenly he only wants 3. He will take less for 3. I mean, I'll give him 4 for 3,475, right? Like, I think that's a fair deal. really currently considering your options. Give me a break, Taylor Radish. Come on. Yeah, no, I think this is a good trade for us. Drake Kajula and a third rounder for Radish and a second rounder. Absolutely. This is a trade that favors us. Absolutely. Shesterkin still has the offer on the table. No, sorry, Vegas. Not interested in that one either. Shesterkin, cool. Takes the pay cut for a 2-year extension. And Taylor Radish is on the team. 4-year deal. Huzzah! Huzzah! Who's the first guy in the free agency list? Mike asks on Twitch. Eli Tolvanen, who's asking for $10 million a year. No. No, sir. So, yeah, so now, I mean, that takes care of everybody. And we're still got $3.5 million in cap space. Yeah, that's way too much. Yeah. So, I mean, in theory, so our centers would be Mika, Zegras, Barron, and Strome. Because Robertson's going to play the left wing. Panarin's going to play the wing, and Hunt is going to play the wing, and Goodrow's going to play the wing. The left wing. Lafreniere will be on the right side. Sprong, Radish, Gauthier. And then, who's our backup? Tkachev. He'll be our fifth, our extra winger, our healthy scratch every night. We're going to call up Primo. He's going to be our healthy scratch center. It's time for him to see what he can do here at the big league level. I think. Defense, Fox, Gortz, Coughlin, Miller, Bouchard, Runanen, Thompson is the healthy scratch every night. And then we got plenty of guys. Oh, no. No, Bjornfort. No, Bjornfort needs to... He's not going to be at the NHL level. What did the game do to me? What did you do to me? Anyway, I'll fix that when it's time to get to it. Thank you, Steven, for the follow. I'll fix that with the... when they let me do lines. But I think that's... King's goalies random generate. Maybe, Mike. Maybe. Yeah, so I think that we're in a good spot, I think, for the season. I mean, unless I can get another center, like just a fifth guy to kind of just like another center and keep the minors in check. Because now I've got contract space, right? Do I take on most of these guys. Do I take on a Frederick? Actually, that wouldn't be Trent Frederick for 1.1 mil. And this year in real life, Mike, I think the Kraken are at least. I think the Kraken could get the second round of the playoffs. Let's see. Dude wants a 1-year deal. We'll offer him 2. And then he can be our... I did win the cup, Rat Rugs. I did. You know what? I mean, if I offered him that much, lock him up long term. Super long term. I mean, I have the cap space. He's really just a contingency plan. Right? Yep, Rat Rugs, 16-0. So. Yeah, we'll offer him a 4-year deal. Let's see what happens. And he can be our... extra centerman. Great. Great. So he's on the team now as a healthy scratch. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we can just sim to the next season at this point. I don't... Oh, see, I would have taken that trade for Colin Blackwell, but now it came too late. Came too late, Buffalo. Decline, decline. 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 Alright. Thank you, Rat Rugs. Thank you. Declining all these trades. So we get to the season. Great. Season ticket drive has delivered. Almost 100% sold. Available funds, giving me extra monies. View owner goals. Advance to the Stanley Cup final. Win the home opener. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Edit lines. Panarin, Zibanejad, Lafreniere. Oh, and actually that... No, see, it's not going to be Frederick. It's going to be Barron. Right? Barron's the guy here. And it's not going to be Chuck. It's going to be Goodrow. Look at that. Radish actually fitting in pretty well on this third line. And then Strome. Oh, why is Barron... Why'd they put Barron at the left wing? What? Ugh. God dang it. So who did they have here? They had Frederick. Great. Okay. Frederick needs to be replaced by Dryden Hunt. And then Barron is the fourth line center. Hunt is on the full... Well, I see why they did it. Is because for whatever reason, Barron plays really well as a third line left wing. No, he's perfectly fine, Mike. Only 32. I'm sorry, Wyatt. I disagree. Your Penguins are not 10 times better. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that for Hunt. But yeah, this is... So Radish replaces... What's his face? And then Thompson... Okay, first off, we do it like this. Like this, like this. And then, yeah, I don't know why. Runanen... Why didn't we call up... this game, I swear. Yeah, I have an extra spot on deep for... Done. Okay, first thing we're doing is... roster moves. Defense. Runanen. Confirm. Call up to the NHL. I don't know why he wasn't in the NHL to begin with. Oh, well, I could have just sent Ben's lines, I suppose. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! All right. So here's one of our draft picks. We have no idea how good he's going to be, but the fact that the best line said he needs to be on the second line, that's a good sign, usually. Let's see, we don't know about this kid. So let's find out. And we don't know about this kid. So let's find out. Rudy Rowe. Rowe. Let's see. We don't know about this guy, so let's put him in. Let's get their numbers. Let's see where they sit. Let's see what this kid can do. Put him in there. So. And then again, Hunt, Strome, Radish, Gauthier, Barron, Goodrow, Robertson, Zegras, Sprong. But, oh! And my phone just died. Oh, I hope that still counts towards my TikTok numbers. I forgot to put it on the charger. So stupid. I was so close to finishing, too. Oh, gosh. Well. All right. So there we go. Shesterkin. Great. Here we go. So, there we go. That's the team all put together. Budget. All right. Put as much money as possible into arena operations. Because we're going to need to now repair a lot of this stuff. Upgrade, fine, that completes an owner goal. Repair. Repair. Can only be upgraded in the off season. I did not do that. Okay. Unbelievable. Oh, man. So, there we go. Alright, and now let's sim to the regular season. $40,000, thank you. Set promotion nights. Obviously, home opener. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And please come to the last game of the year. All right. And the rookie got hurt. First game, rookie got hurt. At least early on, these rookies are not all that to crack up to be. Dryden Hunt and Julian Gauthier, only 79s right now in the game. Fox, Miller, Bouchard, Coughlin, Gorse, Runen. Their numbers went down. But Well, we'll see. Gautier's got to be careful because Roning's right on his tail. He played a few games last year and did well. But we'll see how this goes. Or we won't, because we don't have to play anymore. So, anyway, Mike and anybody else who's still watching, I really appreciate you hanging out. We're going to call a night because it has been a very long, extra long stream. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the very end of St. Patrick's Day if you're here on the West Coast. I will see you all on, well, I'll see you all in a week. I'm going to be back on the 28th. Going to take some time off. And I will see you all later. Good night, everybody. You too, Mike. Take care. Good night.